big, right?
Don't tell me you forgot about me.
Squish. We killed Charlie. Don't tell Corpse we killed Charlie.
Oh, Rambo. Happy birthday to you.
Running away. Running away. Running away. Goodbye.
Happy birthday, dear Rambo. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Bulby.
Of course.
And we want to keep the same color, and it does again unnerve me that these things do not perfectly line up. Ugh. Disney, I need you to fix your grid. You really need to fix your grid here, please and thanks. Alright, I think instead of having the chandelier in the center of the
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Here you go. Have a num-num. Have another num-num. Look how happy he gets. Here's another one. He changes colors because he's excited. Uh-oh. Booger. I've got 2 more for you. That one there that I just put down and 1 more. With the voodoo doll.
Oh my god. Go burn the voodoo doll. Alright, let's all 4 go in this time.
No,
First person goes in dies.
I need a vacuum.
She can't get all 4 of us.
You can.
It tells you the first person that goes in dies.
Shut up, doll. Thank you. Jeez.
No! 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 What's happening? No! My boat! Oh no! My boat! It's dead!
My boat. My boat.
It's dead! Oh no! Oh no! My boat! Somebody help me! I don't know where I am! Help me! I've lost all my treasure!
Alright, so you see those scratch marks? They're telling you what direction you went.
Oh, come here.
If you follow those, you shouldn't have PR to find.
Come here, Rainbow.
Come here where?
Oh, hi!
Well,
Hi, Ichi!
howdy, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be for you. I'm sorry, I threw you guys into a BRB for half of a second there. Robo and I were having a conversation, and I didn't want to just cut it short, so I'm sorry you got thrown into the BRB screen for half of a second. I figured you'd rather that than have to rewatch the entire intro thing again. How's your day going, everybody? How's your Thursday? Did anybody manage to... You better be sorry, that was torture. It wasn't that long, okay? We lost track of time while we were talking. We've been talking a lot the past couple days since I've had the daytime off, about what the desk setup is going to be like when he moves in, because I've mentioned it. My desk is getting moved down into the living room. We're going to convert my living room space into our streaming area, into our gaming area. That way his son can have his own space and his son can have a bedroom instead of living in the living room. Because it's only fair that he has his own space. So his son is going to get this room as his bedroom. And we're going to create a little gaming couple setup downstairs. So we've been trying to talk about how we want to set it up, and currently the idea is I'm going to be moving my bookshelves, because I have 7. Why is it called a living room when you don't really live in it? Don't ask me, man. Don't ask me. See, in my parents' house, we call it the front room and the big room, because the front room, which is technically the living room... What's up, Mickey? The front room is at the front of the house, and then the big room is called the big room because it spans the entire width of the house, and it's got 12-foot ceilings, so we call it the big room. Neither of those are really technically considered the living room in my parents' house, even though they are living rooms. But it's just the living room space downstairs. I don't know. I currently have 7... Wow, Miss Rich Pants over here. Nah... You gotta keep in mind, the housing market was completely different back when my parents bought a house. My mom grew up across the street from where they live now, in a house that my grandfather built from a little, like, row home. He built it up into a full-blown house, and now his house is, like, 3 stories plus a basement. And then he built a double-wide on the back of his property because he's got like 5 acres. A lot of places don't call it a living room because there is laws in certain states that say 2 people per room, and they don't want to add that many people to a home. Interesting. But my grandfather owns like probably almost 5 acres of land because they bought it back when it was farmland, and so he built a double wide on the back of his property that my mom then lived in for a while when she met my dad. And then when I was about to be born, they realized they weren't going to have enough space in that double wide if they wanted each of their kids to have their own room still, so they moved into the house that they're currently living in, and they've been living in it since the Thanksgiving before I was born. So it's been 27.5 years that they've been living in this house. The addition on the back of the house was put on by the people who owned it before them, and it's quite literally an addition. It's quite literally an addition. You can see how crappy the building is that they did with it, but you can also see like the stairs that go into the basement from that big room. They used to be a storm cellar door type situation, and you can see that there used to be a window that like peeked into the kitchen area. The person quite literally just built a giant extension on the back of the house. So meh. I wish my parents were smart enough to buy a house 30 years ago. My grandfather helped my parents buy the house, I think. I don't 100% know everything that's going on. My grandfather was really into his investments and his stocks and stuff like that, and my grandfather was well enough off, so... unfortunately, he passed away, though, so... They don't say bathroom either for the same reason. Are you serious? That's crazy. That's crazy. But, so anyway, back to my apartment situation. My living room space downstairs currently has 7 bookshelves that are filled to the brim with books. And then I have a little entertainment unit with a big flat screen TV on it. That way, if, like, my dad decides he wanted to pop over, he could watch TV, but my dad doesn't pop over, so... but when you had a house with, like, 30 people, I can see where they were going for it. Yeah, see, we have a really big, Indian population, not like Native American Indian, but like the Asia Indian. I know that's a horrible way of describing it, but you get what I mean when I say that. We have a really large population of them in my area, and they will rent out apartments, and there will be like 10 of them living in a 2-bedroom apartment. It's crazy. It's crazy. So many of my peers in high school had to share their room with 4 other kids, and it's really sad. My parents didn't buy a house because they didn't want to be responsible to pay when things go wrong, even though back then they could more than afford it. Yeah, my dad likes to fix everything himself. It's funny, they like to say that my parents' house has the Chicoletti curse on it. It's the name of whoever owned the house originally. But every time my dad goes to fix something, something else goes wrong. So like when we built the front porch on the house back in like, I don't know, 2010-ish, the steps, the little brick steps that went into the front door were starting to fall apart. And my dad was originally just going to rebuild those steps, but instead it turned into a project of building a porch on the front of the house, because when he started taking the top layer of those brick steps down, it revealed cinder blocks. He took the cinder blocks out, and there was milk crates underneath the cinder blocks. That's when my mom was like, you know what, a little porch would be nice out here. So it was supposed to be a like little 4x6 porch, just a little 4x6 porch. We ended up building a porch that spans the entire width of the house. He did eventually want to turn it into a wraparound porch. We didn't get that far with it though, because the house sits up on a little bit of a hill. And when I say a little bit of a hill, I mean quite literally only the house is on the hill. The backyard and whatnot like slopes down from the sides of the house. The house itself is on the hill. It's like maybe a 3-foot hill, but it's a nice hill. So building a porch around that would be a little awkward, and it would leave a lot of crawl space. And he didn't want to risk like the raccoons and the cats and stuff living underneath the porch. But we're gonna move my bookshelves. They're all against one wall right now. We're gonna move it so that probably 4 of them are gonna end up against the wall where the stairs are. I would rather only put 3 because the steps aren't like a complete wall. They have like the little lookout type situation. It's the railing and you can look out over it. So I didn't want to put it so that it was blocking that open air space above the railing. But I don't think 4 bookshelves are going to fit on the wall that touches like the kitchen area. So I think we're only going to be able to put 3 shelves on that wall, and I'm going to have to put 4 onto the stair wall. And then the long wall that the bookshelves are on now, we're going to take our desks, because I obviously have an L-shaped desk. He also has an L-shaped desk. So we're going to take our 2 desks, and we're not sure whether we want them like how I'm facing a wall right now, if we want to keep it so I'm facing the wall, or if I'm going to put it so that I'm facing the window, because there's a really big window down there. We're going to have a lot of natural lighting in our streams, unless I block it all out. So I could be facing the window, or we could have it so that my back is to the wall and we'll have a wall right behind me. So we're trying to figure out how we want it to go. We're pretty sure what we want though is that both of our desks are going to open towards the middle of the wall, so that we can do reaction videos. That was our discussion today, was the reaction video filming thing. We originally hadn't even mentioned that. I thought yesterday about how he's got his flight sticks, and I'm like, we need to make sure you have space to use your flight sticks. I don't want you to be uncomfortable with your flight sticks. Today's conversation was about us recording reaction videos, because he wants to start doing reaction videos for a YouTube channel, and I'm like, ooh, I get to watch stuff. So we're gonna do like a couple's reaction video thing. He's got a specific channel that he's using for his reaction videos, so y'all will be able to like watch me react to things, and it'll be a fun time. I had a friend that lived in a house like that, and one day it was so icy we couldn't get in his house. Oof. 90% of your planning will go out the window when you go to actually set things up. See, I tried telling him that the other day. What's up, Lukey? I tried telling him that the other day because we were using the Amazon link things. You know how you can like place your furniture in a room and see how it looks? he was sending me the links for me to like try and see how his desk and my desk would look in a room, which I totally did. I do not mind. And babe, please do not take any offense to any of this conversation. I'm not trying to like out you or out us. I'm just talking. Okay, I'm sorry. He's like, do this, and I was like, why? It's just gonna change when we actually like have the furniture in front of us. I'm like, it's a lot easier for me to picture things and see how things are going to flow if I physically have the furniture in front of me. And he's like, yeah, but then you're gonna have to move everything. And I'm like, yes, this is true. This is very true. Mental planning is better than moving things a million times. I guess it's also fair though, babe. That's also fair. I've lived here for 5+ years before I got my room arranged the way it is now. See, I was, especially when it came to like my college dorms, I was the person who I spent the first day arranging everything and then it did not get moved again. Once it was in its place, it was in its place. Once I find how I like things, it generally stays. This room has not changed since I put things up. Now, granted, Robo was on the phone with me when I was originally building all of those shelves and stuff behind us, and he knows that I did technically rearrange those shelves a little bit because I've got the double wide one behind me right now, and you've got the single wide one over there. Originally, I had the single wide one directly behind me and the double wide over there, but I didn't like the lack of the shelves behind me. So we ended up switching it. I'm trying to figure out why your camera's cockeyed. I think that's better. There we go. So I did rearrange that a little bit, but that was literally the night that I was building them and putting them up, you know? Just in time to move again. Do you have any idea how you're planning on arranging your stuff in your new setup, B-Doms? I liked how things were, but it took a while for the little stuff to start annoying me as if it was big stuff. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. So it'll be an interesting time. I'm thinking possibly tomorrow of rearranging the bookshelves downstairs, but it can also wait because we still have what, 50 days? I've got a tracker on my phone. There's 51 days until I go out to get him. 51 days, y'all. 51 days until so I still have plenty of time to move things and arrange things. And even if I move the bookshelves downstairs, I'm not planning on moving any of this stuff up here because that's gonna mess with our streams. That's gonna mess with our streams. So none of this stuff, maybe I might consider moving some of this stuff downstairs, but not until like the week beforehand because this room is gonna feel so empty without anything in it. My new room is tiny, so oh, that's right. You're getting a different house from the one that I saw. The one I remember and the one I keep thinking you're moving into is the one where you're getting the full basement, and you're not moving into that one anymore. Are you? Or are you? I don't know. My new room is so tiny, so however I can fit it until I get the money to remodel the barn. Yeah. I keep picturing the basement one. You're not going to the basement one anymore. You're going to the barn situation. You'll make it work though, V-Doms. You'll make it work. And we'll be there supporting you the entire time. The entire time. But, yeah, so my... Yeah, I was gonna say, I just saw your message with the things. I mean, that's kind of cool. I definitely thought the barn was further away from the house, so that's not too far. That's not too far. Ooh, solar panels? Solar panels? It also looks like there's a greenhouse. I've been thinking about my gardening thing that I want to put outside my window again, and I keep looking at getting a raised garden to stick outside of my front window, and I'm like, the greenhouse is gone now. Aww. Sag. It's a cute little house. That's a really big barn. You're getting the whole barn? Or are you just getting the upper level? Because it looks like it's a garage barn. That's nice, though. And once you get the barn renovated, you'll have plenty of space for Robo and I to come visit. Didn't you say you were going to set the barn up for you? Yeah, that's what he was saying. It's a 3-floor barn? Oh, good lord! That's 3 floors? There's no way that's 3 floors. Is there a subfloor to it? I can see 2 floors. I can possibly see a crawl space in the top. It has a basement and an attic. The attic portion, I could see that. I can see where there's windows up for the upper portion. But there's a basement to it as well? The house doesn't even have a basement. space than your parents are getting. See, that's what we need. Yes, it is, babe. Yes, it is. Did VDOM send you the pictures of it? Stream barn. Eventually, babe. Eventually, we'll work on it. We will work on it. It's gonna be a work in process. It's gonna be a work in process. Okay. I gotta figure out if I'm staying here in my current city or if I'm changing locations for a better job, and we gotta figure out like where exactly we're going to live, because as of right now, if I'm working in my city, I can't leave my city, and there's not much space to build a nice big house out here. So it's a work in progress, okay? It's a work in progress. It's down the road. Until then, we're very comfortable in this apartment, and we will continue to be comfortable in this apartment for a while, so it's all good. With 3 levels, 1 for everything. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly. Because we could use the basements for, like, the actual computers. We could get a whole server room in there. We could get a whole server room in a barn, babe. But yeah, so... That's my little opening thing today. I mentioned briefly, though, did anyone look into buying the new Switch 2 on pre-order? Did anybody get one? I was literally working, okay? I was literally working, and I was there when they opened up at midnight. And there was queues that were like 150 people long. And I looked at them queues for Best Buy and for Walmart, and you have to have an account with them to sign up for the queues. You couldn't just go on the website and like go into the queue. You had to sign up for an account to be in the queue. And when I saw them wait times in the queue, I was like, there's no way I'm getting one. I'm currently signed up to go into the Nintendo lottery for one. The Nintendo lottery doesn't open until the 8th, though. So I'm hoping that I manage to get into the first round of pre-orders through Nintendo directly. And I would have preferred Nintendo directly anyway, because on top of getting the Switch 2, I'm also planning on buying the GameCube controller to add to my collection. So they look like it was shocking from what I've seen. Yeah, I read a thing that said that in Japan alone, there's 2.2 million people waiting for a pre-order. There's 2.2 million people in Japan alone waiting for a pre-order. Do they even have that many people? Like, what? Yeah. Yeah, Luke, yeah. I can't even afford the air I'm breathing currently, and you want me to spend $500 on a console? Yeah, see, so I wasn't originally going to buy one right away. I have never bought a console brand new before, okay, on launch. It's unheard of for me. But with the possibility of tariffs in the future, and the fact that if you get the bundle of the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart game, I think is what it is, you save. Japan has 123 million people living there. Okay, so 2.2 million isn't that absurd then. And the same thing happened with the Wii and the Switch. I wanted a Wii and ended up with a PS3 after 3 months of trying to get one. I'm just really concerned about the pricing situation going up. So I figured I'd rather dish out the $500 now to get the console bundle deal and get myself that GameCube controller for my collection now, and then not have to worry about tariffs going up in the future. So it's like 0.002%, which is still a lot. Yeah, it is. They were not expecting that many pre-orders. They were not expecting that many pre-orders. And I heard that all other websites with pre-orders were like sold out by 3 a.m. They were sold out by 3 a.m. The price might go up even if you do get the bundle, unless they are fully guaranteeing it. As of right now with pre-orders, they are fully guaranteeing it. As of right now, they've already confirmed tariffs and whatnot. There's special things in place. They're not raising the prices on these pre-orders. After the launch, it might go up though. But as of right now, pre-orders, it's a guaranteed 500, which is why I'm getting it now before it goes up. So the console itself did not go up. The bundle for the console did not go up. The video games went up $5 or $10. I don't remember. The controllers went up $5 or $10, and basic accessories went up $5. It was guaranteed when I got ordered mine. Yeah, but you're also in the UK too, though. America's got special tariff things going on. America's got special tariff things going on. I'm not gonna get into that though. That starts to get us into like the politicky conversation, and I'm not getting into that. It's beyond my scope of knowledge. It's beyond my care of wanting to discuss. All you need to know is that America's going crazy with their tariffs right now, and the other countries in turn are also going crazy with their tariffs for us. So I want to get it before there's risk of it jumping up like $300. But yeah, so it's a fun time. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I managed to get in on the first round of the Nintendo lottery when that launches on the 8th. I wasn't sure when they were going to send out the invitations for it, but they're restricting their invitations through Nintendo directly so that you have to have had your Nintendo Online membership for at least 18 months. And you have to have logged at least 50 hours of gameplay on your Switch. It's how they're trying to prevent the scalpers from getting it. I saw someone post on Facebook last night when I was working that they managed to score 10 pre-orders across all of the different stores. And I'm like, you are the problem. You are the problem. You're crazy. You are the problem. Let people enjoy their life. It feels like when Animal Crossing came out the start of COVID. Yeah, see, that's how I got my Switch. The start of COVID, when I came home from college to finish my senior year of college at home, someone was selling their Switch with like 6 different games and like the carrying case and a bunch of extra like accessories and controllers and stuff. Yeah, something like that, Luke. They were selling it all for less than $100. So I was like, gimme, it's mine. It's mine. So that's how I got my Switch, which I have docked over here right now. Since getting my Switch though, it is a steal, Luke. It is a steal, which is why I got it. So that's when I got my Switch. Since getting my Switch then though, I got all of my siblings and even my parents addicted to playing the Switch. So I helped 2 of my siblings buy their Switch Lite. One of the siblings bought their own Switch Lite completely, and then I bought the Animal Crossing game for them. I bought my dad his Nintendo, so whenever he decides he doesn't want it anymore, I'll have a completely separate secondary Switch. But I got him the Animal Crossing themed Switch. And then my one brother decided he didn't like his Switch Lite anymore, so he got himself the OLED. I want to get all of the different consoles eventually. The goal is to get all of the different consoles eventually. But just having the one Switch is fine for now, but I want to get the Switch 2 before the tariffs go up. Got mine for, I assume that's the pound, but I don't know if that's pound or euro. I'm bad at the difference. I got mine for 100 from a friend when my light broke. Gotcha. I got my Switch in a Black Friday deal. Got the console and Mario Kart Digital for 200 plus get a $50 gift card for the store. Nice. That's not too bad of a deal. That's not too bad of a deal. It's pounds. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very illiterate when it comes to other countries and their currencies. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I just took the GC and got a game with it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a fun time. We'll get there eventually. That's one of the other things we're going to try and set up downstairs is we're going to try and set up a display with all of my different consoles, because we started out in the apartment with just my Switch, which is connected to you guys, and then I had my 360 from college that I brought with me. Since then, we have since brought in our NES and Super NES, so I have both of those here. I've got my 360E, but then I've also got the 360s with the Ring of Death. So I've got 2 of those. I think I also have the 360S. I've acquired an Xbox One that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. I have the Wii Mini, but I want to find the full-sized Wii to bring in. They're not that different from each other, but I've got the Wii Mini. I want to get the full-sized Wii in. I'm working on trying to find a Wii U online to add to the collection. I bought a PlayStation 2 recently for the collection, so we've got our first ever PlayStation in our selection of consoles. And then recently, hold on. Hold on. Please hold. I found some consoles at my parents' house. Yeah. y'all, but I did not show y'all. Sorry, I'm wearing very short shorts right now, so y'all cam had to get turned off for a second. I found our Genesis. These all need to get cleaned up. I found our Genesis. So I've got the Genesis to add to the collection. I'm not 100% sure where the games are for this, though, so I have to find the games. I do have all of the controllers and the cables for it, though. So we have the Sega Genesis. I did also find the Atari systems, so I don't know what number this one actually is. I'm so sorry. I don't actually know what number this one is. I know the other one is the 5200. I have no idea what number this one is. But I've got the Atari system. And I've got all of the controllers and cables for this. And then you've got the Atari 5200, which again, I have all of the cables and controllers for. So you've got the Atari 5200, and it's got the 2 controllers up in here, but I've got additional ones in addition to this. And then for this one, I have a basket of games here. So I do have games for that. And then this is where I start to get really confused, because in this bin of controllers and such, there's a knockoff PlayStation controller. We've never had a PlayStation. I don't know where we got a knockoff PlayStation controller from. And then we also have the Nintendo 64 controller, which I do need to fix. It does have a little bit of a gap in it. I do need to fix it. But I do not recall ever having a Nintendo 64. So I don't know where we got this controller from. I don't know where we got this controller from. But so I have a wonderful post office bin full of all of our old consoles and stuff. I do need to find the game still. But it's a process, because my mom doesn't know where she stashed everything, and my dad doesn't want to give anything up, even though he doesn't touch any of it, so it's a process. It's a process. Alright, let's see what messages I've been missing. It's a good thing you aren't playing on an actual Game Boy. Your batteries would be getting low by now. That's the other thing, is I need to find the Game Boys, because we had a Game Boy Color. We weren't allowed to play on it because we all fought over it, but I know we have a Game Boy at my parents' house too. I kind of want to pick up a backup pre-owned Switch just on the off chance that my current one dies. It's a first-gen one, so it's some age to it. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, it happens. It'd be nice to have backups, but it happens. Unless you were playing on an SP, then you could have plugged it in. Gotcha. Well, y'all can't see the game playing right now. Tiki-Taki can. The clock app has it open. Y'all are currently staring at my face. I haven't seen the Mad Catz controller in a while. Yeah, I had no idea what the Mad Catz thing was. I just know it looks like a PlayStation controller. I have 2 regular Wiis. Did have the black Wii U, but ended up not liking it and traded it in towards my light. Gotcha. We never had a Wii U in our house. We started out with the traditional white Wii. We got it as part of the like Salvation Army Christmas thing. And then eventually that one died and we got another one. So I think in our house, or in my parents' house, I guess I should say, there's probably at least 4 different Wiis. Most of them white, but I know for a fact that we have a black one because I've got the box for the black one here. But then there is a Wii Mini. There's a Wii Mini. Hold on. Hold on. So I grabbed both of these boxes, and we keep the boxes for everything, but I grabbed these boxes because these are the boxes that have Mario on them. So I've got the box for the black Wii, and it came with Mario. So in this box though, I'm pretty sure is only the console. None of the cables are in here. The sensor bar is not here. The controller's not in here. I don't know where anything else is. I'm pretty sure this is just the console. So I need to figure out where all of the cables are. But then in addition to that, we have the Wii Mini, which is what I took to college with me. And it's honestly not much smaller in size compared to the actual Wii. Honestly, I feel like this takes up more space. It sits flat instead of standing up like the Wii could, and then this opens up on the top. I feel like this takes up more space than an actual Wii does, though, because the regular Wii, you just slide the disc in. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I've got the Wii Mini, and this is what I took to college with me. I don't know if all of the cables are in here for this either. I need to check these things. I need to see if the cables are actually in here. But I wanted these two because the boxes have Mario on them. So I decided I needed that. But anyway, all of that just to say that we're going to be setting up a nice little display with all of our different consoles downstairs. My first console was the original gray brick Game Boy. Nice. I ended up getting some Pokemon plushies for my birthday. We'll post the pics in Discord. Definitely do it. Gotta see them. Also, happy belated birthday. Someone was supposed to send me a thing so that I could do a thing for you, and they never sent it. So, happy belated birthday. I've never seen that one before. Yeah. I hope to get my tattoo finally for my birthday, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Now, what tattoo are you going to get? What tattoo were you going to get? Also, babe, I realized I never acknowledged your photo you sent of the robot arm. Yes, it is very cool. It's probably expensive to make, though. It's probably expensive to make. Let's go ahead and see if we can get into this game. No! Please hold. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Everything has been bugging today. My frickin' computer's power cut off 2 different times today, and I was like, if you cut off a 3rd time, we're not even streaming. I'm not doing it. Ugh, it's on the other monitor right now. I need to get it to cooperate and move it. I want the lyrics, I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all, on the inside of my forearm. Okay, that's not a bad tattoo idea. That's not a bad tattoo idea. I know for a fact you guys can hear the sound, but you can't see anything. Woo! Sorry, that's me! What's up, Lily? I saw you're getting some nice progress on your watch hours, Lily, darling. How are you? Also, I went through and I fixed the little subby thingies over here for you guys because for the longest time, y'all were sitting as shamrocks. And, I didn't want y'all to miss out on being Easter eggs. So I downloaded my subscriber list today and I fixed it so that everyone's names are up there and everyone's got eggs now. The Pokemon game is not currently cooperating. It keeps going black. It's not currently cooperating. Are you gonna cooperate now? Are you gonna cooperate now? We're doing all right, Lily. We're here. We're vibing. We're chilling. We're struggle busting our way to get this game to start. Struggle busting our way to get this game to start. We also just spent like a good half hour rambling about stuff. Did you do display capture the last 2 times too? So it's not display capture per se. It's capturing my capture card. It's capturing my capture card because you have to remember that the streaming goes off of my laptop. The games run off of my gaming computer. So it's a capture card that it's essentially capturing as a camera. I just don't remember seeing stuff on the top and bottom last time. That's because I can double tap into it and make it full screen. That's why you didn't notice before. And it was like this when I first had it up today, but then it was being problematic. That's why you didn't notice, though. Fishy, 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 fishy. So, I'm sorry. We had a little bit of a hiccup there. What's up, Phil? So, it's okay, though. It's okay. The things can be a little buggy sometimes. Yes, they can. I think, are you ill or just sniffly? Just sniffly. Just sniffly. I'm not actually ill. I'm just sniffly. It's fine. Everything's fine. When I sit here talking a lot, I start to get sniffly for some reason. I do not know why. I do not know what it is. I sit here, it is pollen season. This is very true. But even in the middle of winter, although I guess that's when everyone gets sick. Okay, good to hear you aren't coming down with something. Yeah, no, I am, as of right now, knock on all of the fake wood that I have around. As of right now, I'm fine. I'm not sick. I sit here and I start talking a bunch and I get sniffly for some reason. I'm not even over my cold yet. Oh, that's right. You were sick. It's been like 2 weeks though, Lily. Excuse me. Can we? Oh, how about you use the correct buttons, Rambo? How about that? Continue. You gotta remember you're using not mouse key things. Went to the previously on your quest. Yeah, Lily has not been feeling the best, but hopefully Lily feels better. Nom, nom, nom. Are the sounds really quiet for everybody, or is it just me? I do know that my laptop is not at full volume right now, so it could very well just be me. Is the sounds quiet for anyone else or just me? I'll go like that. We got a munchie time, so we gotta eat a fortune cookie. Sounded the same as usual? Okay, well, if it sounded the same as usual, then it's just me. It's just me. Well, we'll get more of that sorted out when Robo's here to properly set up my setup and get things working. That's part of the reason why I don't want to move my desk until he's here, because he can do all of the setup with my computer. Like, yes, he's gonna want my input on how things get laid out. They are a little low, but not much. Okay, I did turn Mix It Up back up a little bit because Mix It Up is where the sounds are coming from. So I'm hoping that that'll pull the sounds up a little bit. If anything else is really low, let me know and I can attempt to fix that. Sounds are good. It's different for everybody. My energy has been sapped since I got ill. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. That happens, unfortunately. But obviously Robo's gonna want my input of how I want my setup to be, but he'll be able to make sure that all of my wires... I'm pretty sure. He'll be able to make sure all of my wires are nice and neat and everything's connected where it needs to be connected to, and he can help me stop from spiking my microphone 20 bajillion times. I wonder if that's something going around because I have had zero energy. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, but you could also just be lazy. I do have my headset on quite loud, but that's because I'm kind of deaf. Like, even less than I usually don't have. Well, a walking second place rental. That's gonna be fun. See, on my end, OBS didn't crash. Because my count is still going. My count still says 46 minutes and 47 seconds. We're just not meant to stream today, y'all. We're just not meant to stream today. I do apologize. You may have the auto reconnect on. I may, but like normally it tells me if it's crashing, it will tell me that there is... 44, that's me! What's up, Ben? Normally if I am starting to have issues, even if it does have auto reconnect on, it'll punch up the dropped frames, and my dropped frames are still at 0. Watch, I can take a screenshot for y'all and post it in my Discord. Even my dropped frames thing says 0. I'm gonna post it in the pictures portion of my Discord. Not that y'all really care, but literally no drop frames. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It does that sometimes. It does. The other thing is, you had issues earlier too. I'm wondering if the world is just having issues. I'm wondering if the world itself, it can't drop frames if nothing is going out. It still has dropped frames though, bud. Because you have to keep in mind I'm also multi-streaming and the things with the stuff. Unfortunately, Twitch says differently. Yeah, Twitch does say differently. Twitch does say differently. The world is always having issues. The world is, in fact, always having issues. It's okay. We're still here, though. We're still here. We're still vibing. We just had a little bit of a Buffy. Twitch has been pretty buggy recently as well. I just know that my power was fluctuating earlier too, which was causing all of my stuff in this room to turn off and on. And now we're having OBS crash without actually crashing, and it's a fun time. I can have my output say 0 kbs, but my drop frames also be 0. Interesting. Well, that's not good. Yeah, no, Truck-chan. No, Truck-chan. Also, Tiki-Taki didn't buffer either. Because I'm multi-streaming, and Tiki-Taki didn't buffer. Only Twitch buffered. Twitch is the problem, man. Twitch is the problem. Bezos spent too much money to pretend to send people to space. Yo, did you see the thing of her coming down and kissing the ground? Not a clue what happened then? Yeah, I have no clue, Lily. No clue. It's just Twitch. Twitch just said, no, we don't like you. Kissing the ground was so funny. It really was. Like, what? She even said she wishes she didn't do that. Yeah, she better wish she didn't do that, because that was like the stupidest thing. Did she really kiss the ground? Yep. There are pictures, Squirtle. There are pictures all over the place of her coming back and landing and kissing the ground. Kissing the ground, y'all. Kissing the ground. So it's a fun time. I don't know where we left off. Oh, I remember where we left off. Because B-Doms told me, I was about to say B-Doms yelled at me, but B-Doms didn't actually yell at me. But B-Doms told me that I should have just kept going through here, and I didn't just keep going through here. What a waste of money. Bruh, honestly. They didn't even go to space? No! They essentially just did that stupid zero gravity flight thing. They essentially just did a zero gravity flight, which people have done for years. Years! You didn't catch all the Mons in that grass, if I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think we did. I remember we got Pikachu, though, because I was mad at myself, which I need to go back and clip that. I was mad at myself that I found the Pikachu and fought the Pikachu and KO'd the Pikachu instead of catching the Pikachu. Be right back. Otay! It's all good. I don't trust my memory either, B-Doms. I don't trust my memory either. Rebel! Looks like there's an ad playing for you guys. I do apologize. Go ahead and do exclamation join. Most of y'all have subbies right now though, so I don't need to like apologize that much. We can do that in special wind tunnels. Yeah, right? Right, Luke? Right? Mankey! I believe we have a Mankey already, so we should be okay without Mankey, but oh crap, I forgot Pikachu's up front. Alright, well, we're gonna switch out Pikachu. We're gonna switch him out to Pidgey. Pikachu is one of the fastest Pokemon, so it can run easily. Gotcha. Money could have been much better used. Yeah. But that's America for you. That's the world for you. Definitely America, but that's also the world for you. Lily Mook split the blood droplets! Good job! Good job! Alright, Pikachu and Pidgey both gained points. What Pokemon are we supposed to be able to get here, Doms? What Pokemon are we supposed to be? I wouldn't mind if they did some sort of actual space stuff, like doing a live stream from space. That would be awesome, and try to get more young girls interested in sciences, but they did none of that. Yes, honestly, I think Jiggly and the two Nidorans. The Nidorans, yep. All right, so we want to go to our bag, and we want to go to a different pocket, and we want to use a Pokeball. I need more Pokeballs. I need more Pokeballs. I kind of wish this water was colder. Spearow is here too, but I think you got it already. Yeah, we have we have Spearow already. Jiggly, I need you to stay in your Pokeball, darling. Don't make me pull out Mankey to fight you. You're gonna make... Why would you go Mankey? Because everything else is gonna hurt her, isn't it? Mankey will one-shot it? I figured everything else is gonna one-shot it. What else can I use? What do I use, B-Doms? Help me, guide me. What do I use? Normal is weak to fighting. Thunderwave? Okay. Well, Pikachu's fast asleep. He can't move, so. Who do I use then, sir? Who do I use? This is where in the game you start to not be able to just throw a ball. Stay in? I'm asleep, though. I'm asleep, though. Oh, okay. What am I gonna do then? What do I do? What do I do? Guide me, oh wise one! Mankey will rip it apart. You keep going for it till you wake up. I'm gonna use up all my Pokeballs! No, Thunderwave. Oh. Well, we caught it, so it doesn't matter. We caught it, so it doesn't matter. Or just get lucky. Yeah, that. That. We're in the 70s today, y'all. I'm not about this summer weather. I'm not about the summer weather. Alright! We got a Jigglypuff. Give a nickname to the Jigglypuff? No thanks. Although, maybe I should have named it Jelly Roll like B-Doms. I need to go get more Pokeballs. Pidgey! We need to go get more Pokeballs. Alright. Pokemon statuses: poison, paralysis, sleep, freeze, and burn make it far easier to catch things, so doesn't weakening them below 50%. Jiggly has an item. Yeah, Jiggly has an item. Jiggly has an item. Jiggly, Jiggly. Jiggly, Jiggly. What's up, King's daughter? Shall we bow down to you? After this fight, you may want to check what it is. Alright. Why did I pull a Pidgey out for a Pidgey? I don't know. Probably just a berry. Probably. Probably. We will check that though. And then we're gonna go to the store and buy some more Pokeballs. Because I need more Pokeballs. We want this button? No, not that button. You also don't have to fight every single wild mon if you're just searching for something specific. I can use them to level up though. Revel up? It's like we're going to the frickin' Ren Fair. How do I check the item? Summary? What item do you have? It has an Oran berry. It has a berry. You keep forgetting you like being over-leveled. Carry on. Yes, I do like being over-leveled. Alright, let's go see about grabbing some more Pokeballs and healing up and waking up our Pokemon, and then we will come back and... Where's the thing? It's up here. Can I find them in that grass there too, or is that... I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to fight them if I walked in front of them, so... Yes, please. Wake up Pikachu for me while you're at it. Wake up Pikachu for me while you're at it! Babe, is that the same wire that you sent me the other day, or is that a new wire? Is that the same wire or a new wire? We've restored your Pokemon to full health. Like that? I don't think that answers the question, but oh, it's the same wire? Okay. Like that? Just showing Fen. Fair enough. Fair enough. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? No, you already did that. Thank you. We can't buy Pokeballs here. Where do we buy Pokeballs at? Where do I buy Poke? Oh, I forgot you can run down here. I have to go back to the other place for Pokeballs, don't I? Why didn't I just go back the other way to begin with? Chaos Queen! How's it going? I have to go back to the other place to buy Pokeballs now. B-Doms, why didn't you tell me I was being dumb? Sean! I was being dumb. Being dumb. It's okay. You learn from your mistakes. Now we just walk all the way back to the mart. Because I went to grab a root beer. Ooh, can I have a root beer float? Will you make me a root beer float? I used to love in college making root beer floats. It was so yummy. I enjoyed, especially when you get like the chocolate ice cream that's got the marshmallow swirl in it. Perfect for root beer floats. We want to buy. There are a few centers outside of towns, but there are no marts. All right, we want to buy Pokeballs, and we're gonna buy 7 of them because that's what I can afford. Now we have no money. I go broke catching Pokemon, both in real life and in game. Fishy, 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 fishy. All right, so we need to get the Nidorans, unless you count the Indigo Plateau Mart. Yeah, I have no idea, man. We gotta go get the Nidorans, and then we can move on with our life. What do we got? Bald Gojo! What's up? Spearow! We have a Spearow already, though. Also, Black Silence, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. We want to switch. That's the area where the Elite Four are. I don't know. Fun fact, Nidoking is the Pokemon speedrunners solo run with. Gotcha. We will go back to Pidgey again. We will go back to Pidgey again. And then Spearow used Peck. We will use Gust, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Boom! One shot. Personally, always liked Nidoqueen better. I don't generally use either of them. Mothman's in the chat, y'all. Mothman's in the chat. I've got a Mothman plushie down on the ground. You can't see him, but there's a Mothman plushie down on the ground. I have your plushie, sir. It's mine, but it's you. You as a plushie. Alright, 24 experience points. I don't either. Dwayne is my go-to ground type. Who's Dwayne? Who's Dwayne? Oh, Geodude. Wait, did you name your Geodude Dwayne? Did you name your Geodude Dwayne? We'll do Pidgey again. We're gonna keep doing Pidgey until it turns to level 17, and then we'll switch to using Bulbasaur. Yes, you saw this and asked if it was because of the rock. Oh! I remember now. I remember now. I'm not always the smartest, okay? I don't have the best brain. It doesn't remember things. My answer was yes, because Geodude is just a rock with arms and eyes. Honestly, I feel like The Rock looked so much better before he went bodybuilder. I don't like how he looks now. He's got too much now. He's got too much now. I don't like it. Too much. Yeah! Do we think I can put a ball in it, or do we think we need to fight it? Here, we'll just Thunder Wave it. It's okay. Boom. All right. It can't move. That is not what I want it to do. We want it to go to bag, and we want to use our Pokeball. Pokeball! Adrian, what's up? You better stay in this ball, Nidoran. I'm back. Laptop switched itself off. What is with our technology today, Luke? All of our technology. Thank you for the follow, Adrian. All of our technology just doesn't like us, Luke. What is with it? William! I had a William that I was friends with in elementary school. Alright, we got a new mon. Solar flares? Oh, don't get Fen started on that, B-Doms. Don't get Fen started on that. He will go at it. It's true, when he was in WWE, that was the time they were starting to crack down on it. Now that he's just an actor, no one is telling him no. Someone needs to tell him no. Someone needs to tell that man no. Because it's just too much. No idea. It's been doing it for the past week, and I'm now concerned it'll die soon. Oh no! He has alerts set for them for the solar flares. Yeah, he does. Yep. Tell him no. Yeah, tell The Rock no. There was a flare so strong they are expecting 8 states to see the aurora. Nice. Nice. You know, every time they tell us that we should see the aurora around me, I can never see it. I think we've got too much light pollution. I can never see it when they tell us we're supposed to be able to see it. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. You need to use your phone that far south. See, I've done it with the phone though, and I still can't see it. I still can't see it. I think we have too much light pollution. We are a pretty big city though, so it can very well be that we have too much light pollution. Then you have too much light, yeah. Because I've done it with my phone, because I even did the solar eclipse that we had with my phone. Last year or whatever it was, we had the solar eclipse, I did that. And I have a professional camera that I could do it with too. Because I'm usually at work when they happen. Where I am, you can barely see it with the naked eye. Yeah, I want to travel and be able to see it with the naked eye, like, really well. Oh yeah, The Rock. To be frank, he kind of ruined the Blackout movie. Duh! Cameras in the sun are not a good combo. You can ruin a camera. I know. That's why you need to have the proper lenses and stuff. I know. Trust me. I know. Because I had to tell all of my other people that were just using them as just a phone and just pointing it at the sun. I was like, don't do that. I was like, you need to have special filters. You cannot just point your phone at the sun. You need special filters to be able to capture it. Trust me, I know. I may be dumb, but I know some things, okay? Yeah, a lot of people ruin their phones. Yep. Yeah, I had to tell a lot of the people at my work because they literally let us walk out into the parking lot, and our parking lot was just filled with all of our people to watch that solar eclipse. They like provided us with glasses and everything for it, and everyone's just pointing their phones up while they're looking at it with their glasses. And I was like, no, you need to bare minimal have a second pair of glasses to hold over top of your camera lens. I was like, you cannot just point your camera at it. Well, why? The camera's not an eye. The camera is its own type of eye. You can't just do that. It's basically like putting your phone in a microwave. Yeah, that's no fun. That's no fun. Alright. We need to find Nidorino. What's up, Drizzy? We got Nidoran or Nidorina? Nidorino. One of them. We need to get the other one. Is the point. Pidgey is still level 16, so we will grab Pidgey. Camera is like 200 times more sensitive than an eye. Yeah, good luck explaining that to them, though. Why don't you just fight with Pika? Do you think he'll survive? I don't want him to die. Although I guess I could just heal him. Can't be lived. People actually believed that putting your phone in a microwave would charge it. Oh my god, yes, it was crazy. You need to learn type advantages and fast. Good eye, sniper. Pika probably one-shots. Well, I guess we'll find out with the next one. I'll shoot and you run. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Flying is weak to electric, rock, and ice. Okay. What about fighting? Is Pikachu gonna be good with fighting? Probably be okay. You say that and I'm gonna end up kaputting myself. Mankey used Leer. Pikachu's defense fell. You aren't doing a Nuzlocke. If Pika goes down, you can just revive. This is fair. You are correct. I I am not doing a Nuzlocke like you do. Pikachu type is normal, effective against fighting. Oh, see, I thought Pikachu was electric. I thought Pikachu was electric. What? What? You made the comment that flying is weak to electric. Pikachu is electric. Why are you wowing me? You know that I am dumb. The words you scribbled on the walls with the loss of friends you didn't have. I'll call you when the time is right. Are you in or are you out for them all to know the end of us all? Are you quoting things now, babe? Luke was just putting it in simpler terms. Oh. He is electric, but it doesn't do super effective damage to Mankey. Gotcha. Babe, what are... Babe? Song? Okay. I'm like, what are you doing? Is this your way of singing to me? I keep telling him. He mutes himself. When the temperature goes up, I start to melt.
And when I start to melt,
I get all wishy-washy. Anytime he starts to sing, he'll mute his mic. And I'll be like, why did you mute your mic? I like listening to you sing. This is his way of singing to me without having his mic on now. Man's writing poems in the chat. He is. It's okay. My man's allowed to write whatever he wants in the chat. If it is a ground type, get Pika out ASAP. Other than that, you're probably okay. Okay. So Pikachu can't fight the rock then, is what I hear. Pikachu cannot fight the rock. Katie! What's up, Katie? Wait, what's cute? What's cute? Ground is immune to electric, takes 0 damage. I mean, that makes sense though, because like when you're trying to jump a car or whatever, if you don't have something attached to the ground, you're gonna get shocked. You always have a ground. You always have a ground. Pidgey, Pidgey, Pidgey. Pidgey, Pidgey, Pidgey. Pidgey, Pidgey, Pidgey. What's up, Speezy? Speezy. Please hold. I just got a notification that a package may have been delivered, so I need to see if it was actually delivered. And if it is, then I need to go downstairs for a second. It'll literally take 2 minutes if it is, but I need to check. It says it was delivered. Okay. So I'm gonna throw you guys into BRB for just a second while I go grab this package. Okay? Okay. Congratulations, B-Doms, on winning the raffle. Sorry, I am back. Told you it wasn't gonna take long. I told you it was not going to take long, okay? When I got the Xbox One off of somebody on Facebook Marketplace, I didn't realize that it was supposed to come with the Kinect sensor bar for it, and they didn't have the Kinect sensor bar for it. They did end up looking for it and could not find it. Well, I found someone online who was selling a used one for $5. $5. So I ordered it and they shipped it to me and it just came in. So now I have the sensor bar that goes with it. It took long enough for me to go downstairs, grab a snack, and have 2 short conversations with my parents. You know what? You know what? $5 is pretty good. That's what I said. And it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. So now I've got the sensor bar to go with my Xbox One. I thought that was pretty good. $5? They had it packaged all nice with tons of bubble wrap and stuff too. I'm getting my fingerprints all over it already.
Out from behind screen, time for a quick
so now I've got
break,
the sensor bar to go with my Xbox One.
Stay tuned.
Jello makes these things that are like their pudding cups, only it's strawberry cheesecake. See, I've tried Jello's pudding cups and I don't like them. I literally have some in my candy bin back there right now. Woo! I have some of the Jello pudding cup things in try the cheesecake ones. I will see if I can find them. Personally, before I used it, I would clean it. I mean, yes. Yes, I am going to clean it and whatnot, but it's still not that bad. The pudding is mid. The pudding is mid. Time for a new SLS camera for ghost hunting. Yeah, Robo was talking about how he uses the Kinect sensor bars and you can use them to detect like ghosts and stuff. So yes, babe, there's a new ghost hunting camera for you. Are we ever actually going to use the Kinect sensor bar on the Xbox One? God knows. God knows. A few fingerprints are fine. This is fair. As someone who works in crime scene and is like lifting prints off of things, I'm very cautious of where my fingerprints are. Because like a surface like that, it's very easy to lift a print off of versus a textured surface like my clothes or like the water bottle cap here is textured, even though you may not think it's textured, they're harder to get prints off of. So I don't blame you, girl. Yeah, Willow, you literally you literally split the points with Luke. You literally split the points with Luke. I dare someone to lift my prints and try to do something with them. I tell people all the time, I make the joke. Y'all know I obviously work for a government agency, okay? I am a crime scene investigator. I also have a lot of familial background with like government agencies and the military and stuff like that. If y'all want to try to steal my identity, have fun. Have fun. Take all of the debt with you and have fun. Do you know how quickly you're gonna get flagged and found? Have fun. I'm going now, but enjoy the game. Well, bye-bye. Stop it, bye. If you want to steal my identity, you will probably be doing me a favor, if anything. You got debt? Yes, I do have debt. I've got... What do I have? I think I've got 36,000 in student loans right now. And then writes a notebook. Don't get caught. I think I've got 36 in student loans, and then I've got 22 in credit card debt. I think. The credit card may not even be that bad. I keep a spreadsheet to keep track of everything. Honestly, if you think 40,000 or 36,000, whatever the frick I said, in student loan is bad, that's not even that bad. Why so much credit card debt? I'll have to double check. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I could be wrong on that. Hold on. Wait, I can just use my app. I have an app that keeps track of all that stuff too. We want to go to this one. I'm thinking I'm sitting at 3.5. So I took a break from working when I was trying to focus on getting my job in forensics. All right, let's see. So student loan wise, that one's 1,800, that's 1,800. So you're at 36 there. That student loan is another 4,500, so that takes you to a thing with the stuff. All right, here's our credit cards. So that credit card's at 28. That credit card is at 7. That credit card's at 3. So you're looking at more like 15,000 in credit card debt. You're looking at more like 15,000 in credit card debt. And I have paid off, I think, 4,000 in credit card debt this year alone. I've paid 4,000 off in credit card debt alone. But so I took some time off from working when I was working to get into my forensics job. And I had a really good security gig that I was doing and I was making bank on. But I was flying all over the country to try and apply for different jobs. And so all of those plane tickets and hotel stays added up and they all had to go onto credit cards. So I used all of my savings, and that savings was just being spent on paying like the monthly payments and like paying my parents' rent, room and board type situation for living at my parents' house and stuff like that. And then I bought my gaming PC because my laptop was starting to crap out, so that is on a credit card. And then when I go grocery shopping, I have to help out my parents with grocery shopping still, because it's that or pay all of my bills to them. So stuff. I think I'm sitting at 3.5 thousand. Nice. See, I have a number of credit cards though. I have a number of credit cards, and my utilization isn't even that high. My utilization is technically high compared to where you want it to be. You want your credit card utilization to be under 30%. I'm currently sitting at 35. I'm currently sitting at 35% credit card utilization. Aw, that would be nice, Lily. That would be nice. I'm working on paying it down. I'm working on paying it down. I do very well with budgeting my stuff, so I've got it. Might have to sell mine at this rate. Do it, Luke. Do it. I can fix stuff up with my feet. I wonder if videos would make any money. It would, B-Doms. It would. You know the other thing that unfortunately makes money, and it's kind of cringy? Stepping on things. Walk on things. And specifically food things like cake and whatnot. People love it for some reason. People love it for some reason. Maybe don't know who would buy them though. There's someone for everything. Why is your donations thing not working? You know why it's not working? Because PayPal took down the account that I was using for it. PayPal took down the thing that I was using for it. Hold on. That's a waste of cake if you ask me. I will get it fixed for Saturday, Lily. I will get it fixed for Saturday. Do you have a Ko-fi? I started setting one up, but I don't think I ever finished. I started setting up a Ko-fi, but I don't think I ever finished. Let me see. Let me see if I did make one. Because one of my friends told me that I should make one, and I think I did make one. Oh, there's a Ko-fi bot? I didn't realize there was a Ko-fi bot. I say that now, and I probably acknowledged it before. Okay, so it does not look like I had a Ko-fi, but I could have swore I made a Ko-fi. I will get one set up for Saturday, Lily. I will get one set up for Saturday. Yeah, do it. I will look into that. It's probably for the best you don't have a PayPal up now with all of the chargebackers on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they got rid of that account, because so I have a personal PayPal, but then I opened up a special business PayPal for donations. I opened up a special business PayPal literally just for donations. And I got an email notification back in December that they got rid of it for inactivity or something like that. And I was like, okay, thanks. Thanks. So it's fine. I will work on that when I'm at work tonight doing nothing, Lily, and I will have it set up for Saturday. I will have it set up for Saturday. Generally speaking, though, any of the money that I make on streaming stuff goes towards streaming stuff. Although, I guess if you want, I can throw it towards paying down the credit card that the computer was on. But yeah, all of the stuff that I make streaming goes back into streaming. It goes into me buying new consoles, new games. It goes into me doing giveaways for you guys. It goes into me getting more fortune cookies. Anything I make on stream goes right back into stream. I don't use it for personal stuff. I make enough at my regular real person job to pay my real life stuff. Anything I make on streaming goes back into streaming. All of it helps at the end of the day. This is true, Luke. This is true. I'm not looking to make like an actual career out of this. It just helps keep things going. Whatever you want to use it for, personally, I would be trying to get the deck on. Trust me, I am. I do, obviously all of my stuff is like automatic withdrawal minimum payments to get the bills paid, but then I do whatever extra I have at the end of the month towards the highest interest rate card. That's what we do. And it's getting paid. Like I said, I've done like 4,000 payoff this year alone, so it's working on it. I've got your fortune sitting here in between my fingers, by the way, Beb, and I ate a fortune cookie, obviously, but I have not said anything. 90 minutes in, she moved from one blade of grass to another in the same patch. I've also caught 2 Pokemon! 2 Pokemon! Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah, I follow this guy on YouTube. It's, what is his? It's Caleb Hammer. There's this guy on YouTube called Caleb Hammer. He's based out of Texas. He does financial audits with people, and that's the one thing that he suggests. That's one of the things that he suggests is you take whatever extra you have at the end of the month and you put it towards your highest interest rate. I liked his shorts until I started watching his longer videos. His longer videos aren't all they're cracked up to be. Some of them are really good and others kind of suck. Real quick though, we've got Robo's fortune that I still need to read. So, babe, your fortune reads, every day in your life is a special occasion, especially when you're dating me. That fortune was so true. There's a raffle in chat that you guys can enter into. Do exclamation join and thank Luke for running the raffle for you guys. That's where I find out that Amaranth makes over $1 million a month. Yeah, I do enjoy Caleb Hammer's content. I do enjoy it. He's started getting into gaming himself, and he runs his own streams too now. But he's still very majorly financial audit. I feel like his channel was better when it was smaller than it is, but that's just what happens when you grow. He also sells like financial audit classes and stuff, but he's raising the prices on those, and it's not for everyone. Sometimes you just gotta watch it and see what you can learn from other people's mistakes. He does have some great advice though. He really does. He really does. He can be a little too mean at times for my liking. There is driving home a point, and then there is just putting someone down. See, so when you sign up for his financial audit stuff, he actually has a disclaimer that you need to sign off on him berating you, because that's his thing, is he berates you. If you watch some of his earlier videos when he was just starting though, he bases how he acts on how someone is. So if the person coming into the channel is very open to the advice he wants to give them and is rather shy and within themselves, he stays on the milder side. But if someone's going at him, then he goes at them too. So if you watch some of his earlier stuff, it's not as aggressive. Although there is one guy that he had come back like 6 different times that is just absolutely insane. I like the older guy that does financial advice. Which one? There's a couple of them because he's worked with a couple of them. Luke and Lily split the chocolates. Good job. Shall we try and move around a couple more blades of grass in Pokemon, guys? Shall we try and move around? B-Doms, real quick, the blades of grass that are over here, do they contain the same Pokemon that are in the blades of grass over there, or are they different Pokemon? He's some white-haired guy that has a Texas-type accent. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. You did great. That's enough blades of grass. I'm trying to catch the one Pokemon we're missing in here. If you guys want me to move on, though, we can move on. Every grass in the same route has the same mons. Okay. There's another Pokemon we're trying to catch in the blades of grass, Lily. You can always skip Nidoran and get it later and come back later. This is also fair. This is also fair. I'm only joking. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, Lily. It's all good. It's super effective. We'll run around for a little while longer and then we'll move on because I know you guys are getting tired of the grass. We'll do like this and 4 more encounters and then we'll move on. The blades of grass be scary. Grass can hurt, okay? It can cut you up. You are essentially doing a Professor Oak run right now. You have to catch every available Pokemon before moving on. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Yeah, well, I guess you just need to call me Professor Oak then. I'll have to try and find myself an outfit to wear that makes me look like Professor Oak for next week. Fishy, 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 fishy. Both of your names are Sam. Is his first name really Sam? Is his first name really Sam? Samuel Oak? Wow, I did not know that. You're allergic to grass? That's no fun. Do you know that there's different types of grass? And that the grass that we have in our yards here in America isn't actually native. It's not native. You're not supposed to have it. We brought it with us like a bunch of weirdos. Get a lab coat and you'll be fine. I have one. I have one. It's got my name on it though, so I would need to put something over top of my name. My college professors, when we graduated, they bought us all lab coats with our names stitched into it for us, and then I customized the back of mine to have a fingerprint on the back of it. But I have a lab coat. My professors were very nice and got us gifts when we graduated college. Cat grass is fine for me, but regular just doesn't agree. Fair enough. See, I don't hate grass, but I'd rather have like a moss yard. I want moss covering my yard. If I walk barefoot in grass, I start bleeding. Ew, that's no fun. I have to touch grass because I have to go outside to go to smelly work. Moss is cool. Yeah, so half of my parents' backyard is moss and half of it is grass. But the part that's grass is like clover field grass, so it's super soft and bouncy. I definitely prefer moss though. I used to play sports, so that was fun. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a fun time, B-Doms. You gotta make that sweet smelling money. Yeah, that's like me, man. I go to work to make that money. I'm working overnights right now, obviously, and there's a pay differential for being on the overnight shift. It's only a couple of bucks extra, but hey man, I will take it. I will take it! I got my hopes up for a second, but leaving soon. Wow, Fen. Wow. Should I mention what I said not to get him started on earlier, guys? It adds up over 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year. Yeah, it does. I'm only doing it for the 2 weeks right now, though, so it's not like it's gonna be much. Me? Yeah, we were talking about you earlier, Fen. I used to work nights in a hotel. I loved most of it. So when I was in college, I worked for my on-campus police department, and I worked either from 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. or I would work from 10 p.m. till 8 a.m. And I loved that overnight shift when no one's out. It was so much fun walking around on patrol or driving around in the car on patrol at night when no one's around. It's a grand old time. I do enjoy it. Oh, do I wanna learn quick attack, B-Doms? Am I learning quick attack? It was pretty cool. Yes. Where am I putting it? What am I getting rid of? What is useless? User growls in a cute way, making the foes lower attacks. Probably that one then. Or defense. Attack or defense? Am I getting rid of growl or tail whip? Tail whip? Alright, tail whip it is. Tail whip it is. The only thing I didn't get was why we had to iron shower curtains. What? What? That's so weird. Yeah, so I used to patrol around the college campus. We used to check all of the academic buildings to make sure that they were locked up. We used to respond to fire alarms in the dorm rooms if there was a fire alarm. I eventually started getting to hang out with the, like, I called them the adultier adults or the real cops because while I technically was a cop, I was a student cop, so I couldn't do as much as the real cops could do. So eventually, when I started going up the ranks and became a sergeant with them, I was allowed to do DUI stops with them. So I used to do traffic stops with them and DUI stops with them and things like that. We used to stop kids all the time that smelled like the 420. I'm gonna just put it that way because it's easier that way. So it was a fun time, and it helped pay my way through college. That's part of the reason why my student loans are so low. So while I do technically have the like $40,000 in student loan debt, I've got 22 minutes until my attention is split. It's all good, B-doms. Well, I've got that $40,000 in student loan debt. That 40,000, they smelled like lettuce. That's mad. Yeah, they did. They smelled like lettuce. That 40,000 is for 4 years of education versus if I would have like not paid my way through college, it would have been $160,000 in student loan debt because my college that I went to was $40,000 a year. And I went for 4 years. I did $40,000 in student loans over the course of all 4 years, and I paid the rest out of pocket by working my way through school. I worked 3 jobs while I was in school. I was a student officer / student dispatcher. I worked for an off-campus security firm, and I was also they have a like government-funded student work program, so I was a tutor / mentor in the chemistry department. That's so crazy. I love hearing the ins and outs of things, though. Yeah. Yeah. And now we're here, working as a crime scene analyst. It's a fun time. Fight, fight, fight! Oh, the NFL draft is at 8? I gotcha. Whatchamacallit? The guys at work were just watching the, WNBA? I guess is what it's called. They were watching the women's basketball, drafts. It's a really cool job. It is definitely a cool job. It is definitely a cool job. All right, we'll do 2 more, including this one, and then we'll move on. 2 more, including this one, and then we'll move on. Because we're having issues finding this last Pokemon. I found that guy. His YouTube channel is The Ramsey Show. His name is Dave Ramsey. Yes! Caleb Hammer mentions him all the time. I had a feeling that's who you were talking about, but I wasn't sure. They get mentioned on each other's channels a lot, but I think they actually clash on a number of things, a number of topics, and the advice that they give. So it's kind of funny. The grass odds can be a bit stingy sometimes. Yeah, it's all good. He calls someone out on their crap, but is kind at the same time. Yeah. I think, though, that while they do have an overlapping area of what they call people out on, I think there's also, I think female is like 5 or 10% here. Gotcha. Does it pop up in other places as well? While they have that overlap of what they call people out on, I think there's also some things that they disagree on. Like the, what counts as a good emergency fund. They disagree on what an emergency fund should be. Because I think Ramsey says that it should only be like $1,000 or something like that. Whereas Caleb Hammer tells you that you should have an emergency fund to supplement 3 to 6 months worth of income. And that's definitely more than $1,000. I went past one. What do you mean I went past one? Oh, another area? Dun dun dun. Might be worth the Savari zone later, maybe? What's the Savari zone? I think it's in a couple more places, but halfway through the game, you can start flying anywhere you've been to already in an instant. Okay, then we'll just come back for it. It's okay. It's okay. I should have used a quick attack, but it's fine. It's fine. Pikachu gained 66 experience points. Are you someone that wants to fight me? No. Okay. I think Dave is more understanding of where people are in life and understands that some people struggle giving stuff up and whatnot. Yeah, that's also fair. He's been around. Has he? Has he? Are you guys just talking to me? I thought you guys were gonna want to fight. What? Don't you, like, try hitting these rocks or something, B-doms? What do you do with these rocks? Well, his show started in 92. Did it really? Did it really? That's crazy. The dark spot? Oh, hold on. Dark spot. I see it. I see it. Dark spot. Rambo found the person berry. Nothing else though? No other rocks or anything? Are we just gonna go into the cave next? We're gonna heal up our Pokemon a little bit first, and then we'll go into the cave, I guess. Because I don't know what else we have to do. I don't know what else we have to do. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. You can buy Magikarp for only $500 if you want. I don't think I have $500 because I bought Pokeballs. I bought Pokeballs. Mount Moon! You can also catch one for free 2 towns from here. And then we're just gonna catch one. When you get the old rod, gotcha. Look! It's the rock! Oh crap, Pikachu's up first. Hi, Pikachu! Bye, Pikachu! Wild Geodude's attack missed. Oh wait, alright, yeah, we wanna... You may want to get repels for this lucky charm. Well, yeah, for this lucky charm. Wow, Rambo, you're just complying to messages. Get repels for this cave unless you want to do 127 random battles against Zubat and a few Geodudes. I don't have an issue with it, man. I don't have an issue with it. You might have an issue with it. I don't have an issue with it. Ta-da! We caught Geodude! Woohoo! All that is in this cave is those 2 Clefairy, and on the bottom floor is Paras. Okay. So we've got four Pokemon to catch then? Geodude, Zubat, Clefairy, and Para. Unless I'm forgetting one. It's definitely a possibility. There's a raffle in chat. You guys can do !join to get in on the raffle. Get yourself some extra blood droplets. We are not gonna give him a nickname. We're just gonna let him go. Although I kind of want him in my pocket. It's fine. It's fine. Paris sound exactly like Paris. They do kind of sound like Paris, yes. But I'm still saying Paris. Zubat! Go, Pikachu! Are you going... Bullet Seed may be good on Ivysaur for now. Is that what I just picked up? It's a weird move. Alright, bag. Pokeball, use. It has 10 power, but can hit anywhere from 2 to 5 times. Okay. Robo on the raffle! So it's 10, so it's 20 to 50 power. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, Zubat has officially been caught. Vine Whip is a consistent 35. All of this information is going to end up going in one ear and out the other, just so you know. Appreciate you, though. Appreciate you, though. I just want you to know that it's not going to stick unless you say it 20 times. And 20 times in a row is not what I mean. Alright, we got another Geodude. Go, Pikachu! Which means we need to switch to somebody else. Well, it's something you should consider now, is what I am saying. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you want the chance to hit harder, or do you want consistent damage? What is the chance? What's the probability? What's our probability? Eventually you will get Razor Leaf and neither move matters. But if neither move matters, then I don't care. Consistent damage is probably better, but your girl likes the idea of going for a chance. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, y'all ready to duel? Let's duel! I really need to add that as a thing. I keep forgetting to add that as a thing. Yeah, Pikachu! Can Pikachu take on Weedle? Can you take on Weedle? Sort of. Sort of. 2 hits is 37.5, 3 is 37.5, 4 and 5 are 12. I would take that chance. I would take that chance. That's higher than a 33, so I would take that chance. 1 in every 3 of getting a 2 or 3 hit, I would take that chance. Everything except a Magikarp under level 15 can take on a Weedle. You know what? Can you take on a Weedle? Weedle, Weedle, Weedle. Can you take on a Weedle? He's still standing. To be honest, you would not want to step on one. Yeah, he looks very pointy. He looks very pointy. Weedle has fainted. Pikachu gained 121 experience points. Magikarp only knows Splash until level 15, and Splash literally does nothing when you use it. It's just fun, okay? Leave Magikarp alone. I could beat up like 5, maybe 6 if they ganged up on me. You really gonna take on that many Weedles at once? Will Rambo change Pokemon? Nah, I didn't see what they're bringing out though. Kakuna! Oh, Pikachu's fine. I would take on at least a dozen myself, and I am crippled. How big are Weedles in actuality? Because the Pokemon sizes are not familiar to me. How big is a Weedle? How tall is a Weedle? Is it like an actual worm sized, or is it big? Is it a big boy? 1 foot? 1 foot tall, 1 foot long. It's a foot tall. It's a pretty big Weedle. And you think you can take on a dozen of them? You can take on a dozen of them? Oh yeah, it's long, my beat. No, you're fine. It still has a height to it too. So we're talking what, a baby? Just the size of a newborn baby? Give or take. We just got these little babies crawling around. Means it's the size of a Build-A-Bear. Yo, they could make a life-size Weedle as a Build-A-Bear. Somebody tell Build-A-Bear that they need to make a Weedle because it would be life-sized. Yeah, about that. About what? What did I miss? In animals, when you say a size, generally it's the longest measurement unless it says tall specifically. Fair enough. Tall means standing height? Yeah. I don't know. Weedle standing height? I don't know Weedle's standing height either. Someone look up Weedle's standing height. It's probably like 8 inches. I'm gonna guess 8 inches. If it's a foot long, I'm guessing 8 inches standing height. That would be my guess. How big is their horn? Is it like a 3-inch horn? Is it a 6-inch horn? How big's their horn? Can their horn grow? I don't know if someone has done the calculations, but I would say even less when down on all legs. Probably. It just says 0.3 meters on Cerebi. So that's a foot. It's a foot, yeah. So wait, they're a foot by a foot? Weedle's a box? I don't think that's their standing height. I don't think that's their standing height. Oh, that's right, he's poisoned. Do I have an antidote that I could use on him? It's antidote, right? Antidote is what— No, that's the wrong button, Rambo! You have berries too? Would a berry get rid of his poison though? Would a berry get rid of his poison? Every berry does a different thing. Ugh. I don't actually have berries. Or they're in another pocket? We've got a berry pouch for carrying berries. We've got an Oran berry, and we've got a Pessim berry. Lift confusion, restore 10 health points. Neither of which are helpful. That is not the button that you were supposed to do. Alright, and this heals them from poisoning. So we are going to use this On Pikachu. I would give those berries to Pokemon, doesn't matter who. It will auto use it when needed. Fair enough. Fair enough. We could also stand to have Pikachu eat some of them. We could also stand to have Pikachu eat some. Alright, so we're gonna use this. No, use potions. Why? Oh, look how cute he is! You wouldn't get to see that if I had him hold it, okay? Because you lose the whole point of the berry? Nah, man, nah. Nah, man, nah. You hold it, and then in battle, it uses it, but then you don't get to see that cute animation! You don't get to see the cute little animation! You will see that animation 25 times. That's not enough times. That's not enough times! Alright, we fought that guy. Every time you use a TM, it shows it too. See, I don't really use TMs though. I don't really use TMs though. Like if you were to teach Bullet Seed right now, you'd see it. Maybe we'll do it literally just to see it. I don't generally use TMs, I just collect them. It's like collecting Pokemon cards. I collect TMs. I don't actually use them. You're going to want TMs. They are some of the best moves in the game. Yeah, but can't you just learn them organically? Do you have to use TMs, or can you just learn the moves organically? Not always. Okay. In Pokemon Go, I just bin them. See, in Pokemon Go, I just sell them. I don't know if I have any. Also, Lily, are we friends on Pokemon Go? Some Pokemon can, some won't. Fair enough. Fair enough. Pokemon Go is barely a Pokemon game. That doesn't count. Clefairy's cute charm. Well, that is rude, Lily. Excuse me, can you stop? Stop! I would love to be though. In the Discord, go to the Pokemon channel. There should be a message in there that's got my my trainer code. You guys are more than welcome to add me on Go. I don't hop on super often, but you're welcome to add me anyway. I'll add you in a sec. Yep. Jolteon can't learn Thunderbolt by level up, the best electric move in the game. In what one? Sorry, in a Pokemon one. So if you go underneath the game category, there should be a Pokemon chat. And I've got like all of the things for Scarlet and Violet listed in there, but there should also be my Pokemon Go trainer code. Pokemon! Gotta catch it! We're just gonna use Leech Seed. It's a fine game to play, just can't win a Pokemon argument with Well and Go. You know what? I use that argument all the time though, okay? I use that argument all the time. Alright, bag, Pokeball, use. Don't hyper potions only heal like 120 and Go? That's wild. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's 200 in base games. Meh. Meh. Excuse me, will you get into Pokeball? The trainer blocked the ball. Oh, that's rude! Oh, we're fighting someone. Rambo, why are you trying... Why has no one pointed out to me that we're fighting a trainer? Why has no one pointed out to me? That's like the third ball that we used. We figured you knew. Nope. It completely escaped my mind. I'm just looking at Clefairy and going, oh, we don't have that one. You lose those balls too. Yep, that's why I said I just wasted 3 balls on that. I didn't know. It's okay, Lily. It's okay, Lily. Excuse me, can I use something other than Leech Seed? I mean, it is slowly killing Clefairy, but can I... Thank you. Encore ended, so yes. Low-key kind of addicted to go. See, I go through stages of being addicted to it. I'm Clueless today has just worn me out so much, not gonna lie. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I'm Clueless every day, Lily. I can't play Go where I live, so it's not worth it for me. See, that's... My parents' place doesn't have anything around it, but my college had 4 gyms and like 20 Pokestops, and then my work office that I have now, there's a gym on the back edge of the property, and there's 3 Pokestops that I can hit from my desk. So I can sit there playing Pokemon Go all night if I really wanted to. I go through random bouts of playing Pokemon Go all the time and then not playing it at all. Well, poor Pokeballs. Poor Pokeballs. Yeah, driving to play would not be a fun time. Oh, I forgot to switch it out. It's fine. It's fine. You'll still get the experience. I used to play it at work when it got quiet, and college was great for it. Yeah, my college was great for it. Especially when I was on patrol at night, I would drive around to all of the Poke gyms, and I would put one of my people in it. What team are you? Are you red, yellow, or blue? Red, yellow, or blue? Blue? Sacre bleu. I don't even remember. I think blue. Wow, you're both blue. There are like 6 stops around work, so it's nice. Yeah, that's definitely nice. What color are you? I'm red. I'm red. Wow, you're all blue. I'm over here as a red. Blue is just best. I thought the red outfit was cuter. I thought the red was cuter. And as we all know, I do everything based on looks. Isn't the red team like Slytherin? Probably. Lily! Don't say that, Lily! Our bats are best friends! Don't say that, Lily! She is savage. I know you're joking. It's still funny. Zubat! So, wait, do I want to go down, or do I just keep walking around this level? What am I looking to do here, other than catch things? You laughed? I'm glad you laughed. You want to heal Pikachu? Fine. I will go in my backpack and heal Pikachu. Me right now. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny, yes. Really? Really? You're gonna sit there with that little bit? Wow. This is why I said repels may be nice. You will use all of your medicine and then some getting through here. It's only Pikachu. It's only Pikachu. And that's just because I'm stingy. It's interesting to see from a different perspective. Wait, what is? I'm so confused. Down leads to the paras, a battle, and 2 items. Alright, so we'll definitely have to go down. We'll have to go down. We want a potion. It only restores 20, but that's all he really needs. Pikachu! Aw, look at him. He's so cute. You want to go down both ladders on this floor before moving on. Okay. Okay! Ladder! Why is it so skinny? Look at the face! Alright, I'm not gonna lie, looking at this Paris, it looks like it's got buns on its head. You're in a small tunnel, that's why. Oh. I'm literally editing hours of my cat in the garden for UBTubi whilst listening to stream. Oh, I appreciate you. No, no. Wait! Oh, that's right. It restarted, so you got a freebie, huh? It restarted, so you got a freebie, huh? I'm going to be adding more munchie times over to the green side as well. I just got to figure out how to get it to connect so that it pops over on the regular screen as well. But I'm going to be making it so that you guys can each redeem an extra munchie time over on the green side. Only one, though. Only one. She's not with me right now. Who, your kitty cat? Your kitty cat? And this fortune cookie is all smashed up. All right, you ready for your fortune, babe? You ready? Your fortune reads, it is the most gratifying goal that must begin with a small achievement. I don't know. I don't know. Those are mushrooms that people literally harvest off while alive. That, wow. Does it hurt them? Does it hurt them to cut it off? Wait, each person can redeem a munchie time? So, everybody in stream, the way it works, there is a cap of 8 munchie times per stream on the purple side right now. There is a cap of 2 munchie times per person per stream. But I am going to be adding on the green side, because we multi-stream, so we're live on the purple side, the green side, and the clock app right now. I'm going to be adding a redeem on the green side where you guys can each redeem an extra munchie time if you're over there, because we recently got monetized over on the green side. So there are channel points over there now. If I redeem one, can you eat the cookie first? Yeah. You gotta wait 15 minutes for the cooldown now though, but yeah. Yeah. 15-minute cooldown. But I can eat the cookie first. Sometimes I eat the cookie first, and sometimes I read the fortune first. I don't know what makes my brain pick one way over the other. I'm a bit superstitious with the cookies. Why? Why? Haven't had a fortune cookie in a while. Would you like one? Would you like one? I got some extras! You can have one if you want. If you don't eat it first, it's said to not come true. I did not know that. Yeah, there's a reason why Willow makes their comment that they're stale. I bought this box on Amazon. It's a 350-piece box that I've had for 2 years now. See, I've always heard someone else has to hand you the cookie or it won't be true. Interesting. Are they nice? They're okay. They're just fortune cookies. I don't know about Chinese food restaurants over there in the UK, but in America, these are the fortune cookies that they give at the Chinese restaurants. They give these ones away at the Chinese food restaurant. I also made my own. I believe it's up on UBTubi. I made my own homemade fortune cookies for St. Patrick's Day. And I posted the video of me making them on the UBTubes. I have never gotten cookie jerky. Haven't made them in a long time. You should make some, Luke. Willow's constantly telling me that I should make more of them. But it's a bit of a hassle. I should make some fortune cookies. Yeah, you should, Luke. You should totally make some fortune cookies. Alright. Bag. Pokeball. Use. Do it! Do it! And then send some to Lily. The heck? Now you're both paralyzed. Wait, if they're paralyzed, how did they do a thing? He can bring them to me. See, there you go. Pikachu, can you do something? There we go. Fishy, 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 fishy. 50% chance to not move. Ah. Ah. Pokeball. We need more Pokeballs, y'all. I need more money to buy more Pokeballs, though. Or is it 30? I have no idea, man. No idea, man. We're gonna use all of our Pokeballs up on the stupid Paris. It's gonna be that when he comes down to stay, he can't bring any clothes. It's just all... What is he gonna wear? You gonna make him wear the same clothes every day? I still owe you the cheese straws. I'll add the cookies on the list. What are cheese straws? He's gonna wear your clothes? Fair enough. What are cheese straws? 25% chance to not attack. 50% chance to have your speed cut in half. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we got a Paris. No, I'm not. What is a cheese straw? That little bit of damage you did had no factor in whether you caught it or not. You know what? Shush. I'm serious. What is a cheese straw? I know string cheese, but what's a cheese straw? This is not what I wanted to do. I didn't mean to nickname it. I didn't mean to nickname it. Just hit okay. Yeah.
Listen.
What am I listening to? We had the conversation about that it has to be 50% below health to increase chances. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I put a pic in the picture channel. All right. Only because we are talking about this right now, I need to see what this cheese straw is. Pictures. Cheese straw. They look like Cinetwists from Taco Bell, but not Cinetwists. And they're made of cheese? They look like breading, but they're made of cheese? Now, even if you evolve Paris, it will be named that. Oh, crap. I didn't know that. Basically, but cheese. I'm so confused. You make them with puff pastry. Oh, okay. 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 I got you. I got you. Is there a way to remove nicknames, B-Doms? Or am I just messed up now? It's okay. Chances are that Paris is not getting evolved anyway, so... It's okay. Personally, I put grated cheese in the pastry. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you use a particular type of cheese? Is it mozzarella cheese? Is it cheddar cheese? Is it Parmesan cheese? Want me to send a recipe for them in the Discord? Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to. I have never actually used puff pastries before. I've never used puff pastry before. Anyone? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's a raffle in chat. You guys can do exclamation join to get in on the raffle. Get yourself some extra blood droplets. Go Pikachu! Cheddar is preferred. Okay. Okay. The move doesn't affect him. How about quick attack?
Squeaks excitedly.
No, Pikachu's paralyzed. I forgot about that.
I'll be back soon to tell more.
What will Pikachu do? Pikachu's actually gonna switch out.
Before you know it, scampers off.
Yeah, remember what I said about ground types? Oh, Sandshrews are ground type? I didn't realize Sandshrew was a ground type. Don't ask me why my brain thought that there was a sand type. Sand is ground, Rambo. I'm dumb, okay? Congratulations, Lily, on winning the blood droplets. Good job. Learning the typings is like 70% of the entire game. Just an FYI. Well, it sounds like we're gonna beat... It's in Discord for you. Thank you, Luke. I will take a look at it later. I guess that's gonna be a lot of Rambo playing Pokemon to learn the types of things then, huh? If it doesn't look like something, I don't think of it as something. It looks like sand. Brain doesn't say that sand is dirt, even though sand is dirt. It becomes fairly obvious. You would think so, but have you met me? Have you met me? Rattata fainted. Ooh, you got a blue egg. I need to figure out what I'm adding to fishing for next month. I don't know if we are adding anything to fishing for next month. If it's blue, 85% chance it's a water type. Yeah. Most water types look like water, though. Zubat is one of the exceptions. Isn't Zubat purple, though? What is his type? Is he a flying type because he flies? Blue and purple? Thank you, B-Dams. Thank you. He's a poison and flying type. Gotcha. Gotcha. Sir, I need you to do something. I need you to do something. He evaded the attack. Homeboy. Its Avalation Crobat is all purple. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of then. It's shiny is green. Now that's weird. No, that's weird. Alright, we'll make progress slowly this way. How about poison? Poison will add... Oh, it doesn't affect Zubat. Fine. Oh, because they're a poison type, Rambo. You need to acknowledge the things that B-Doms just said to you. Crobat's pink for its shiny. Ooh. Fight. Tackle. Yeah, figured it was gonna miss because he's flying and you can't do anything, but I don't know what else to do on him. Poison types cannot be poisoned. Just a good thing to know. Yeah, my brain realized it after the effect. Okay. My brain realized it after the fact. I'm sorry. How's your NFL draft thing going? We're almost there, y'all. Almost there. Little birdies. Ivysaur's Persumberry snapped it out of confusion. The first pick just happened, went as expected. My team picks fourth. That's why I even care. Gotcha. Gotcha. My dad just came in and saw you drinking. How much water does that bottle hold was his question. I have no idea. It doesn't say. All I know is it's got markers on it. Hi, Dad. 64 ounces, I would guess, probably. Hold on. Alright. So that's what? Like half of the bottle there? This one has measurements on it. I think it's probably safe to say that's half or a little less than half of the bottle. And this one is 22 ounces, so you're looking at like probably 48 ounces or something like that. That looked more like 30-ish to me, but not sure. Well, the issue is down here is wider than up here. Down here is wider than up here. It cinches into the top. So while it may have looked like it was more like a third of the bottle, up here contains a smaller volume. That's the only reason why I said half to a little bit less than half, is because up here cinches. So you're probably looking at 48 ounces for this bottle, because this is 22. That's part of the reason why I switched to the bigger bottle than maybe 48. Yeah, I'd say probably 48 ounces for this. I used to use this one when I was sitting here on stream because it's smaller. About 1.3 liters for the UK peeps. Thanks. Sorry, I'm bad at conversions. I could have also looked and told you that this one is 650 milliliters though, so decent sized bottle to be fair. Yeah, I mean, it's a good sized bottle, don't get me wrong, but I used to go through this so quickly and I would have to refill it. So I switched over to using this one, because it contains more water and I don't have to fill it as often. The main issue, actually 1.4 liters. You were close. You were close. I've been watching Aaron Judge, a baseball player that is 6'7", 282, drink a 16-ounce bottle, and it looks like a 4-ounce in his hands. So bottle sizes are skewed for me. Yeah, my college, the swim team used to carry around like the gallon jugs of water, and they would drink that all day. But anyway, so my issue is that if I don't have a drink in front of me, then I will not hydrate myself. I need to have something in my immediate area for me to be staring at to stay hydrated. And I am too lazy to get up and refill things. So if you have me with this in front of me, unless you guys are redeeming hydration and making me refill my water bottles, I will not get up to refill water bottles myself. I need to have something in front of me for me to stay hydrated. Otherwise, I will not be a hydrated bean. I have like the thermos style flask because I drink a lot of tea. Ooh, tea is nice. I'm trying to do better with drinking water though, because I drink a lot of iced tea, sweet tea, and sodas and stuff like that. Also, the mouth opening on this one is significantly smaller than the mouth opening on this one, and I can tell, and it's a pain. B-Doms, why are you sending me things? What are you? Oh my god, that does look so tiny in his hand. That is crazy. That is crazy. I need to, hold on. I need you to send that picture to Robo because I'm about to make a comment to him and he needs the picture for reference. Already did, good. I had to make a comment. I had to make a comment. I'm sorry. But we were young and had it all figured out. She was the quiet one. Oh my god. Am I supposed to try and guess what song these are from? I had to mouth until she fell to me. We escaped through the alley in the back. Judge told me. Creature... Oh, babe! No! No, no, no! No, no, no! Hey, John! We've got the same name! Your name's Rainbow, my name's Rainbow! Welcome to the Rainbow Club! I have 4 crates of Dr. Pepper in my room, about 4 energy drinks at any given time. I love Dr. Pepper. It is not, babe. It is not. I was trying to be funny. Yeah, I'm not generally an energy drink person either. I think the Madrina's caffeine thing is the closest you're gonna get me to energy drinks. You cannot has my Dr. Pepper. G Fuel? Yeah, Robo's got G Fuel. He loves his G Fuel. I've got a couple here for him to try when he gets here. There's still one that we pre-ordered that hasn't come in yet, by the way, babe. The Sonic one that I got you, it still has not come in yet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what? Oh my god, what? Who got picked for your team? Not even if I asked nicely. Not even one? Not even one? Maybe one. Oh, we got the Team Rocket guy. Pokeball! Don't push your luck. I think it said May release, and that's why we shipped it to you. Yeah, that's why we shipped it to me. It's the other ladder that has 2 items. Gotcha. Go, Pikachu! Pikachu, are you going to be able to take this thing out? And the second item is hidden. Oh, funsies. Alright. Well, Pikachu! Pikachu! No, Pika needs healing and swapping. Fine. We will swap him. Pretty angel swinging from your cable. I fear, my dear, the end is near. So run, run, run like a son of a gun. Pika's gonna be Pika fainted in a minute. Shush! Paris is bug/grab, meaning flying does 4 times damage. So it was good that I picked Pidgey. I just picked him because Bulbasaur is level 17, so Pidgey needs to catch up. That's the only reason I picked Pidgey. Not if you don't use a flying move, though. Lily wants a fortune cookie, y'all. Lily wants one. Cookie first, please. Of course. Of course, my darling. Cookie first. Cookie first. Sick, super effective normal move then? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, cookie first. Wait, what did I miss? Some point in June? What did Lily say? So when will Robo be moving in with you? Yeah, June. June. Stream schedule's gonna be up in the air because of that. Because I'm flying out there June 13th to help him move across the country. And I will be off from work for a week to help him move. So, added you both on Pokemon Go. Thank you, appreciate it. Ignore that message till later if you want. The one you... Huh? Are you talking about the flying news one? Did I miss a comment? What? I sent another pic related to the last one. Gotcha. It didn't pop up on my Discord yet. That's why I was like, what? What? Alright. Your cookie is in my tummy now, Lily. Are you ready for your fortune? Your fortune reads... Oh, it's still sending? Gotcha. A healthy way of living is being good to your health. I don't know, man. That feels like it's kind of redundant, but... I don't know, man. I don't know. Little Pikachu grew up. Little Pikachu grew up, everybody. But yeah, so I will be... I don't want to be healthy. I want you to be healthy, Lily. I will be gone for a week helping him move across the country, so we... As of right now, probably most likely will not be streaming during that week. Unless I go live from my cell phone, in which case if we do, it probably will only be for like an hour. But, it would be like an IRL stream. It wouldn't be anything super fancy, you know? Understandable? Yeah. Babe. Babe, that is not you. That is not you. You're lying. You got a laptop? Yeah, I have my laptop. And I am taking my laptop with me, but I'm not gonna take any of like my game consoles with me. So it would be, again, it would be an IRL stream. It would be an IRL stream. It wouldn't be me gaming or anything. We would just sit and we would talk. And sitting on the laptop isn't gonna be as fun for you than if we were to stop at like some type of monument and for me to show you guys the monument, you know? No, it's funny because it's not true, babe. It's funny because it's not true. You could play Pokemon easily. It takes like no resources. Yes, but then I'd have to install it on a laptop, and I took everything off of the laptop except for the streaming software. And Dreamlight Valley. That's it. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll get there, okay? We'll get there. I don't even know if we're going to, because it's gonna be long days of driving, so I don't know if we're going to stream while we're on the go. Pidgey is also paralyzed, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. I want to spend a summer live streaming storm chasing. Do it! Do it! Just live stream the drive? We could. We could. I wasn't sure how comfortable you and the boy were going to be with that. I was not sure how comfortable you were going to be with that. I'm sure my dad would love that because then he could see exactly where I was at. You should probably just go back to the center to heal at this point. Probably. Probably. Oh wait, he's flying, we're flying. This is not a fun time. The boy, probably not. Well, the boy will probably have the window seat and you'll be sitting in the middle, so the boy doesn't have to be part of it. Here. I don't normally like to run away, but we'll run away. And we'll go up. I usually go down this ladder, go heal after the next ladder. Same thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Paris! I also don't fight everything, so you may need an extra healer too. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and run. And then we're going to take our booty up to this ladder. And then we gotta go heal. We got it. My goal is to have 2 mons around level 18 by the next town. While you're in the caves? What's up, Spencer? Geodude appeared. We're gonna go ahead and run again by the end of the cave. Okay, well I'm almost there. I've got a 17, a 16, and a 13. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Hey, look, a Pokeball. How do I get to that Pokeball? We were so close. Is this even the same exit? I don't know if this is the same exit or not. How you doing, Spencer? What you up to? Misty has a level 18 and 21 as her 2 Pokemon, so I try to stay below her ace. Why? Why below? That way it's challenging? Is this the exit? I hope this is the exit. Yeah, this is the exit. Cool, we can go heal. Healing time! You're leaving work? Well, at least your workday is done. Okay, you may not be super ecstatic about it, but at least your workday is done. You have 2 mons that can wipe her easily. Okay. Okay. So I don't just walk in, click 2 moves, and win. But that's the fun part! It's over? Yeah, it's over. You're done work. You get to go home. Alright, our mons are officially healed.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Do you have a long ride back home, Spencer? Didn't we fight this girl already? Is she really? Oh, that's a wild thing. Never mind. I was gonna be like, excuse me. Excuse me.
Ha! He's dead.
Babe, we're gonna have some words when we get done stream. Totally scheduled a stream tonight. Okay, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, Spence? If they are battling you, and an exclamation will pop up above them. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, so we already did this ladder. You won't get the black flashy stuff? Oh, gotcha. I thought we were already down, though. I thought we were already down that one. Fight, fight. Wait, no, hold on. You do nothing against Geodude. Pidgey, your turn. Like south, not down, down. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Did the hospital have a computer in it that I could have used? You really need type matchup classes. Yeah, I do. Flying and rock do not mix. Oh. I definitely feel down busy day. I mean, you can take a mental health day. It's okay. I think I already said that too. Probably. I told you, you gotta say it like... I read classes as glasses. I need matchup glasses. That'll tell me the matches right away. Well, I'll be listening and driving. Drive safely, Spencer! Don't be getting into any danger. Rock, electric, and ice are bad for birds. Ow. 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 Well, fine. Fine. Luckily, I'm getting new glasses, so I'll be able to read. Maybe. Maybe. I want to get, I want to get transitional glasses this year so that I can have sunglasses. Gotta learn my Pokemon somehow. Yeah, Spencer, you and me both. You and me both. The only thing I know about Pokemon is the cute little plushies in the background. That's all I know. Alright, you said go this way. Oh, to get that Pokeball. Hey, look, he looks like a professor. Rambo, put the potion in the items pocket. Potion in the items pocket. Also, thank you for liking the live, Spencer. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Go, Pikachu! There's 2 trainers and another item this section, too. Okay. Alright, we gotta switch out the Pokemon. Switch it to Ivysaur. And then we're gonna go ahead. What is the preferred rock type, B-Doms? If I wanted to have a rock type on my team as a permanent addition, what is the preferred rock type? A lot of type matchups make sense, like ground being immune to electric. Yep. Fire being good against ice. Yep. Water being good against fire. Yep. It's the weird ones like psychic being weak to bug. That's because that's made up, man. The other ones are like the rock, paper, scissors. When you throw in psychic and bug, you've just gone from rock, paper, scissors to rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. They are completely different games. Completely different games. There is actual logic to it, but it's a long philosophical thing. Yeah, that's just like the long physiological thing of the freaking Spock does this and that does that and all of this stuff. I have a t-shirt of that, yeah. We got my dad like a dice game of it one year. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, best rock? Yeah. What was the best rock? I think they based it on like a phobia of bugs and stuff, if I remember correctly. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so now we want to come over to this guy and fight him. You have 2 options, really. Geodude or Rhydon. I think Rhydon. I think I prefer Rhydon. What do you guys think? What do you think would be the preferred one? Should I keep a Geodude or a Rhydon? Also, why not fully evolve the Geodude? Want your mind blown? My mind's already blown. Super nerd Joven. Joven? Magnemite! Magnemite is electric as well, right? So I don't want Pikachu. Right? How are the grass types against electric? Rhydon is rock or ground, which are both weak to water, but it can learn surf. That's stupid. I would do Rhydon personally. Alright, so we'll do Rhydon. Ivy here. Ote! Seed it! Seed it!
Can't wait to share more spooky
Seed it! There's a raffle in chat. You guys can do exclamation join to get in on the raffle. Get yourself some extra blood droplets. Alright, we seeded it. We seeded it. Geo evolves into Graveler, which evolves to Golem when traded. Yeah. Why would you not want to... Oh, because you can't trade. That's why you made the comment. See, I wouldn't have bothered making the comment then, because my brain wouldn't have known. My brain wouldn't have known. I wonder if I have a Golem in Pokemon Go then. I may not have a Golem in Pokemon Go. I don't have anyone nearby to trade with, though. You can't trade with how you are playing? Yeah. Yeah, my brain wouldn't have known about the trading thing, though, because my brain is stupid. That's why I said last time that I could have messed with your file and made it possible before you start it. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. No, B-Doms won the raffle! Next time? Yeah, next time. Next time for sure. Ivysaur is confused. Well, I guess Ivysaur is not fighting. Golem can evolve, but it costs more candies than if you traded it on Go. Yeah, that's fair. I don't generally have people around me to trade with, though. I will walk you through how you can do it yourself. It's just downloading a program and clicking a box inside of it. Gotcha. Gotcha. We'll remember for next time. No candies in this.
Oh, my. Thank you for the 10 biddies, Lily. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate you.
Boop, 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 boop. Voltorb? Alright, I guess we'll just keep Ivysaur then.
Sippy,
Wait, no.
sippy.
Sippy, sippy.
Sippy, sippy. Sippy, 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 sippy. Sippy, sippy, sippy. Ivysaur snapped out of its confusion. Nice. Nice. Raffle! Lily redeemed a raffle. You guys can enter in with exclamation join. Honestly, Graveler is solid even if you just use it till you get Rhyhorn. That's true. That's true. I was just thinking that, Spencer, make sure you're being careful. I see you over there liking me. I appreciate you, but make sure you're being careful. That's why I wanted to go back to the computers, because I wanted to put Geodude in my pocket to use Geodude, but I wasn't sure if it was worth trying to work on him. The trade thing is also there for Machamp and Alakazam. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, there you go, Luke. You got to do the exclamation join. I don't know if Robo got in yet. Did anyone see Robo get in? 15 seconds left. 15 seconds! Luckily, fighting types aren't really useful in this gen. Nope, he might be busy doing other stuff. I know he was trying to play Star this morning, so Luke won the blood droplets! He may have hopped back onto Star Citizen to check out some more things with the stuff. Ivysaur grew to level 18. Now Pidgey really needs to work on getting their level up. You're at the store? Okay. As long as you're being careful. Hello, random people in the store! This guy's watching TikTok! I probably spiked out and none of that was heard, but how dare? All of the dare. All of the dare, Lily. All of the dare. There are a few decent psychic types like Starmie, Slowbro. See, I would not. Jinx, yes, I would have put. Hypno, yes, I would have put. The other ones, Starmie, Slowbro, and Executor, I would not have put as psychics. A little spiky. Spiky, spiky, spiky. Spiky, spiky. Jinx and Hypno are the worst ones there. They're the only ones that I would have said were psychic. They are quite literally the only ones that I would have thought were psychic. Alright, back to finding things to fight. Pokeball! Excuse me. I wasn't trying to encounter you. I was trying to get the Pokeball. I was trying to get the Pokeball. If I put Pidgey out, he's gonna get mad at me for using a flying type on a rock. You really need to watch the anime? Yeah, it's on the list, okay? It's on the list. Maybe I'll start it while I'm at work tonight. Robo and I were having issues deciding what to watch last night. Maybe we'll totally just switch from Tiki-Taki to Twitch. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Appreciate you. You're welcome on any platform. I use the multi-streaming because for some people, other platforms are easier. So you are welcome on any and all platforms. Do not sweat it, bud. Now, Psyduck, oh, I definitely want a Psyduck. The Pokemon based around having psychic powers is not a psychic type. Wait, what? I thought he was. I thought that's why in the Detective Pikachu, he gets like the headaches. It has Psy in its name. It's pure water. Then why does he get the headaches? I thought he was psychic. What? How does... What? He gets headaches! Because Pokemon doesn't always make sense. He gets the headache! And he can, like, go kaboom! What? How is Gyarados not dragon type? Because Gyarados is a water dragon, so he is water. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Give me this Pokeball. We found a rare candy. How can Gyarados, a flying Pokemon, not be able to learn fly? Because he's leaping in and out of the water like a dolphin. But Deduo, which has no wings, can learn it. Is Deduo the bird? Deduo is the bird, right? Because then Doug Trio are the little mound things, right? Or are they the same? I have no idea. Yes? Okay, it's the two-headed bird. Gotcha. Okay. I knew something! I knew something! Alright, time to fight the... Ooh, you caught a Rowlet! You caught a Rowlet! Aw, man! We almost got him in one go. Quick attack! Alright, goodbye, Caterpie. Goodbye, Caterpie! Psyduck is actually pretty bad, but he's so cute. I really want the Psyduck Build-A-Bear, but they have not had the Psyduck Build-A-Bear in years. Caterpie! Does he just have Caterpies? Does he not have anything else? Does he really just have Caterpies? It may be the worst water type in this game, honestly. At least Magikarp becomes Gyarados. I was about to say, what does Psyduck evolve into? Because I've only ever seen Psyduck as Psyduck. What does Psyduck evolve into? Oh, I think this is the Caterpie trainer? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. What, is Psyduck just Psyduck, or does Psyduck have an evolution? No way Dugong exists? What is Dugong? Oh, Golduck! That's right. He turns into that weird blue thing with the spikes on his head. Did he really bring out his first and third Pokemon instead of his second Pokemon? Dugong is the worst water Pokemon maybe ever made. I'm gonna have to look up what this Pokemon is because I have no idea what Dugong is. See, it's times like this where I wish you guys could send photos in chat, but then I realize that I don't want random weird people putting random weird photos in the chat. They need to make it a VIP special perm. As much as I love Dugong, I can't defend it. I need to look up this creature. It's water ice, and it's like third best water ice just in Gen 1 alone. Wait, what? 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 I thought we were saying that Dugong was bad. If it's the third best, then how is... What? If it's the third best, then how is it the worst? Lapras and Cloyster are way better and are the same type as Dugong. I don't understand. You have officially lost me. You may have lost me before, but you have officially lost me even more. I am so incredibly confused, Doms. Alright, well, ooh, Pokeball. Wild encounter. Because there are only 150 Pokemon, so 3 Pokemon of the same 2 typings is not that common. It isn't? How many different typings are there? I figured there was at least 25 of each type of type. It's just down to what moves it gets to, and the others outclass it, I guess. I thought there was like 25 of each typing. How many different types are there? There are 19 types, I think 16 in Gen 1. So that's, that still leaves 10. That means it's still top 5 out of 10. It's still in the top 30%. Fairy, Dark, and Steel aren't in Gen 1. Gotcha. There are so many different types of Pokemon. Like, what? What? There are so many types of Pokemon. Alright, we want you to fight. We want you to use Vine Whip. There are 5 water ice because Seal evolves into Dugong and Sheldor evolves into Cloyster. Cloyster? Cloyster. The words with the things and the things with the stuff. I need this other Pokeball. I didn't realize there was another Pokeball further up. Paris! So, if it's pronounced like Paris, why is it spelled Paras? Dream of Paris, paradise, paradise. We're gonna fight. Use Thunder Shock. Honk. It's not very effective. Fight, fight, fight! So, it isn't just stealing from the city? Wait, what? But why can't we pronounce it Paras instead of Paris? It's not Paris, it's Paras. Like a pair of peaches, a pair of mushrooms. Like why are we pronouncing it Paris if it's Paras? Wild Paras fainted. Pikachu gained 80 experience point. Good job, Pikachu. Pokeball, Pokeball, Pokeball. Oh, I just did all of that for nothing, man. Hello, balding man. Would you like to fight? You're excavating fossils? Ooh. Can I have some? I want some fossils. Because Japan wanted it that way? I don't know, man. I think they wanted to do the English translation, laid it names in phonics? Probably. Probably. Who knows? It's fine. Is this even gonna do anything? Oh, yeah, cool. Super effective. To the point that you... Oh, Zubat, you suck. Zubat, you suck. What will Pikachu do? He will quick attack. Is this even going to do anything? Made me facepalm so hard. Don't you love it here, Venus? Don't you love it? Hopefully, third time is the charm, Beatoms, but I make no promises. No promises. Oh, this person's booking it, man. Look at them go. They're straight up booking it. We don't even walk that fast. Go, Pikachu! Oh, I was supposed to heal you. To be fair, the Japanese name for Paris is Parasu, so it's one of the easier translated names. That's fair. This is bug grass. What typings do you think are good to use against it? Well, not Ivysaur, that's for sure. We're gonna turn our Pokemon games into another game. Birds eat bugs, so maybe birds? I don't know. Pidgey is paralyzed. Good grief. Remember, it makes sense most of the time. Do we treat it like a Dora episode? Yeah, probably. Probably, let's be honest. Flying, rock, and fire. Yeah. Okay. Well. And ice. Dun dun dun. Alright, well. Pidgey grew 17! Yay! We need to heal Pikachu. I was trying to wait for me to go to the frickin' plants don't like ice. Gotcha. I was trying to wait for us to go to the hospital, but even though Paris is mushrooms, not plants, mushrooms are a type of plant, though. Mushrooms are a type of plant. No, they aren't. Yes, they are! They grow! They are a plant! They are fungi. Fungi are plants! Fungi are plants! They just are fun guys to hang out with, too! Mushrooms are more closely related to humans than any plant. They're still plants. They're still plants. Alright. Is this the new ladder that I needed to go to? Or is this... Well, I'll try to stay in this stream until I start my own. You're all good. You're all good. How are you doing with your stuff? Have you had any luck? Why do you think mushrooms are described as meaty? I have never once heard mushrooms described as meaty. This is also true. You can lurk. Lurky lurks are fun, but it's okay. We're not going to be going for too much longer anyway. We've got like 8 minutes until 9 o'clock, so YouTube and Tiki Taki is growing. Nice. Nice. Pokemon to our Ivysaur. Lurky lurk? Yeah, it's when you leave the tab open. Kind of like how we're all leaving each other's UBTBs up for watch time. You leave the Twitchy tab open and your person stays lurking in my chat, so it counts as a viewer. And you can just mute me so that you don't have to hear me. I also have a command for it. You can do exclamation lurk and it pops up a little thing telling me that you're lurky lurked. And then when you come back, you can unlurk. It's a fun time. Mushrooms are actually just the fruit of the fungi. They're a plant. That's a plant. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a plant. It's a plant. Are you using the multi-stream function, Spence? Or are you just streaming directly too? They're not even close to a plant. They're a plant! Yeah, just like that, Lily. Just like that. Lily just wanted to read them. Not yet. Okay, fair enough. So does that mean that tonight's is just going to be on the purple side exclusively? Or are you doing it to something else? Are you not doing it on the purple side? I don't know. I'm sorry I don't pay better attention to your schedule, bud. If they are plants, so are humans, because we branched off from plants from the same ancestor. I haven't had a lot of time to download. Yeah, trust me, I get it. I get it. Downloads seem like they're super fun, but you're good. I'm so random with timing. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. Oh, you'll be on the tiki-taki. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I mean, we do require a lot of water B-doms. Am I supposed to go down this one? Is this the one that I go down? I think so. Oh,
Sippy, sippy.
Sippy, sippy. We're almost out of water. Speaking of water, yeah, go get some. Go get some, Lily. You guys can do exclamation join to get in on the raffle. Get yourself some extra blood droplets. Pikachu! This was super effective last time, so go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Just do it. Mushrooms branched off of plants about 600 million years before trees existed. But sure. Be right back. Gonna make a tea. Go make your tea. Go make your tea. If I have more, I'm gonna drown. No, you won't. No, you won't. You may have to go potty, though. You may end up having to go potty, though. That's usually me by the time I end stream. I'm only small. It happened? What happened? What happened? What did I miss? What happened? I go way more than the average? Fair enough. I don't go enough. I don't go enough. Like the woman that drowned trying to win a free PS3 or whatever it was. Oh, you mean someone else has done it. I got you. I got you. That's crazy. Look at how effective Pikachu is. He's growing up to be a big, strong Pikachu. Oh, look, he just leveled up even more. Such a big, strong Pikachu. Double team! Everything can kill you if you have enough of it. Yeah, I was just talking to someone about that the other day. I was literally just talking to someone about that the other day. 1, 2, and poof! Pikachu forgot Growl. And Pikachu learned Double Team. Double Team! Team Rocket Grunt is about to use Egans. Honestly, get Thunderbolt over Thundershock, and you got your final moveset on Pika. It's a solid set, yeah. Will Rambo change Pokemon? Nah, man. Nah. It very well may, though, Spence. It very well may. What will Pikachu do? What does this move do, per se? Per chance? Per words? How do I get the... Oh, this is that switch thing you were talking about. Is that what you meant by moving them? Is that what you meant by moving them? What does Double Team do? I used to say that until I woke up one day and my body decided to just reject adult beverages. Yeah, it's a fun time. We're gonna use this real quick. Double team makes their chance to miss you higher. Oh! I feel like I should have moved both of the electrics on the same side then. I may have to move them again. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna... How did I do that before? We're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this. No. Do this and do this. No. This. Yes. Move that one. Move that one. Like that. It's a tough matchup. You can do up to 6 double teams and sweep a team. Wait, what? Yes, drinking responsibly is very important, Spence. Very important. Alright, about halfway. About halfway. Please don't hurt him too much. I was not paying attention to... Oh, that was fine. Okay. I used to not to learn my lesson. Yeah, sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. We'll go ahead and use quick attack. Quick attack. Alright, goodbye, little snaky snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. If a move is 100% accurate and you only have 6 double team ups, it will only hit 33% of the time. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. It took me a second. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? The effect stacks? Yeah. Do all effects stack? I think I know the answer to that is no, but I want to ask anyway. Do all effects stack? All right, back up we go. Stat changes do? Okay. Like the defense rose, the defense fell, that type of thing. Go back? Okay, I will go back after I fight this guy. I will go back after I fight this guy. Look at him holding his Pokeball. You didn't get the other item? Oh, okay. We will go back after this. We will go back after this. Pikachu! What will Pikachu do? He will fight and he will go... Oh, Rattata used quick attack. Pikachu used Thunder Shock. If you ever see a rock that looks out of place, click it. See, that's what I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure which rocks are the ones that I should check and which ones I shouldn't. I didn't want to go up to every single rock if the rocks weren't going to have stuff. You know? Will Rambo change Pokemon? Nah, we'll keep Pikachu for now. The ones that are obviously standing out, that none of them were obviously standing out to me. It may be unable to move. Fight! Quick attack! Alright, we're gonna switch out Pikachu for the next one because he's only got 7 health left, and I don't need them to use... Oh, never mind, we're gonna keep Pikachu. He's probably gonna faint, but we're gonna use Pikachu. I'm hoping that this will one-shot him. Yeah! Nice. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Even as a kid, I found that hidden item. Well, you know what? You know what? Alright, we're gonna go back and see if I can figure it out without you telling me. You have an escape rope. After you get that item, I suggest using it before you go to the last part of the cave. Yeah, I was figuring we would probably use it. That way we could just end stream and we'll come back to this. Your PP has to be getting low? Probably. See, I would have said that that one was standing out, but that one doesn't have anything to it. Paradise, paradise.
Hey,
Keep
phrasing.
going. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. Are we just saying that this one lonely rock by itself is out of place? Are you trying to tell me that a lonely rock by itself is out of place?
Makes a high-pitched chattering
That's not
sound
out
with
of place,
the
though.
screen
It's
is
just a
on break.
lonely rock.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon to tell more spooky raccoon
It's not just
facts.
a rock.
Scampers off playfully.
I don't know. I guess you gotta click it. I don't know, man. It didn't seem that out of place. How many other rocks are you seeing by itself? I thought I saw a couple rocks by itself. I thought I saw a couple rocks by itself. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll heal up our Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, there's also a computer here. We can rearrange our Pokemon real quick while I'm thinking of it. Would you like to heal your Pokemon back? Yeah, I probably should have waited till I switched out the Pokemon, but this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. And then we're gonna come over here to the PC. Pokemon put in the PC auto heal. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Alright, so we're going to deposit Pokemon. And we're going to deposit... What is... I want to deposit this one for sure. I'm gonna deposit that one for sure. What is Jiggly? Is it a fairy type? What is Jigglypuff? Also, do I want a fighting type? Should I be keeping Mankey? Honestly, Mankey and Jigglypuff are kind of meh. There are no fairies in this game. Oh. Alright, we're just gonna store Jiggly then. We'll keep Mankey for now. We'll keep Mankey from now. And then we're going to withdraw Pokemon, and we want Geodude. That's what we want. Fighting in general in this game is just not really useful. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then that should be it. Excuse me, I did not mean to do that. Weedle, weedle, weedle. Weedle, weedle, weedle. Alright, so we have adjusted it so that I now have Geodude. They aren't bad, they just don't get type advantage in many big fights. That's fair. I've put Geodude in our pocket now though, so that we can work on leveling up Geodude, so that we'll have a rock type in our inventory to use. So we've gotta focus on Pikachu and Geodude as our level ups. You know what I should do real quick? I should Pokemon Pikachu switch. That is not who I meant to switch, but thanks. Switch you down here, and then we want to switch you out here for a second because we're going to take you and we're going to switch you with Geodude so that we can work on leveling up Geodude. So Pikachu still has to catch up 3 more levels. Pidgey still needs to catch up 1 level. Geodude has to catch up 11 levels. So now Geodude's at the front, so when we play next week, he will be getting points. The ones they do, others can cover it better. Not too far away from here, you can get an experience share, which lets you level another Pokemon without even sending it out as if you did send it out. Okay. Okay, we'll have to look into that next week when we continue this series. Let's go ahead and save. Would you like to save the game? Yes. Yes, you can save over top of it. So they split experience 50-50. That's good. Our water bottle is empty, in case you were curious. We've gone through an entire water bottle today. At this rate, it may be 2 or 3 streams from here, but yeah. You love it, B-Doms. Don't you say otherwise. You love it. That cave usually takes me about 12 minutes at most. You're back with tea. Welcome back, Luke. Welcome back, Luke. You're just in time for us to wrap up for the night. We've put Geodude onto our team so that we can level him up, and then we switched him to our primary so that way he's the first one out to get experience. But we are indeed going to be calling it a night for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out tonight. I greatly appreciate you. This must be what it was like when I first got Pokemon in 1998 at 6 years old. Wish I could relive it. You're reliving it through me. You're reliving it through me. Babe, I'm curious why you opted to make that one shade it and not the other ones. I appreciate you guys, okay? I'm glad you guys had fun. I hope that it's fun for you guys. I have fun regardless, but I always hope that it's fun for you guys as well. I'm going to go have some dinner and hang out with Robo for a couple hours before I need to get ready to head into work, though. Lily, I promise I will work on getting the Ko-fi set up. Num num num! I will work on getting the Ko-fi set up, and I will also work on the green side, work on getting those redeems set up over on the green side for y'all. That'll be my mission tonight. I say that that's my mission tonight, and then we're gonna end up getting calls coming in. I clicked before you said dinner. No, it's all good. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Hope all goes well. I'm sure it will be. We're gonna eat a fortune cookie real quick. Oh, that's why, babe. Okay. Okay. That makes me excited. We can eat the fortune cookie real quick before we do dinner. Don't sweat it. Good luck at work. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You guys get your fishies in. Don't go running off anywhere yet, by the way. We still need to do our last raffle and raid of the night. You guys still got to get your last raffle and raid of the night. Speaking of raids, I got to figure out who's on for you guys to say hello to.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Do you guys know whose voice that is? Do you guys know whose voice that is? What do we got streaming? I would go back to that person. Well, maybe I should go back to that person again. Hold on. Hold on. Pedro, 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 Pedro. Who's over here right now? No. Okay. We're not gonna go back to that person again. We raided someone the other day that is still doing their subathon, so I was like, maybe we should raid them again and give them more time on their clock. But nah. Nah. Who do I want to take these guys to? I don't know who I want to take these guys to. You've got someone? Who you got, B-Doms? Who you got? I don't have anyone good on right now. I don't have anyone good on right now. Let me know who you got, B-Doms. Let me know who you got. Alright, I ate your fortune cookie, Lily. Are you ready for your fortune? He's a great guy. Oh, Poot Loops! I remember Poot Loops. Oh, I'll have to go live then? Oh yeah, you totally gotta go live, Lily. Totally gotta go live. Alright. Your fortune is 4 very simple words. Your fortune reads, cooperation will work better. I don't know what it is that you're going out on, people, but cooperation will work better. I'd go live if I wasn't going to bed soon. You weren't live today. You were live yesterday. I don't know. Why am I not following Poot Loops? Why am I not following Poot Loops? What is he playing right now? Oh, is he playing something for the first time? Is he playing something for the first time? I think this is him. I'm hoping this is him. Blueprints, it's a new game that's going viral. Gotcha. All right. Well, yes, we will go say hello to Poot Loops. As a friendly reminder for everyone in my stream, I have watched Poot Loops a couple of times. He is fun. But I have to be super duper family friendly because of my job and stuff like that. But not everyone we raid out to is as super duper family friendly as I am. So just keep that in mind as we raid out to people. He's fairly clean with his content. Yeah, that's why I have no problem with him. So we're going to raid out to somebody who B-Doms has interacted with a decent amount of times. I will see you guys again on Saturday, same time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be playing Dreamlight Valley because they just had an update yesterday. They added Alice in Wonderland to the world and they have a new star path going. So Saturday we will be playing Dreamlight Valley. I hope you guys can tune in and hang out. B-Doms. I will work on getting those other things set up for you, Lily, but I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated and eating your snackies and using the restroom, and get some rest. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Good night,